No, Salima.
I will say.
I don't know, is it? I know so. Oh yeah, me wait. Okay.
Na metinetire di shanwa se enti se nipa yi ya wo no wo fie eye maame ne papa na tete no ana hey
Salman so
otumi bie na no ka se nyame na etia no nyame I was nyame na ekunu
sa
adio
me nim say metumi tire me hwedi
oh na also no fefe sa no
sa ye nipa na wo sa wenum nyina
no so nyame na ekunu
say enti aya sometimes metena sia me hwe time anyame na Israel fo nam no wo mu free Egypt ko Canaan wo se nkwasiafo na ewom no wokum wo mu nyina eka 2 Joshua ne Caleb pe enti se abrofo no eto da bia no mu yese nipa no dooso ntu yenkum bia na ne fa baabi no meni wo mu ya agene tere se enipa bi nam abrabo no mu a omu hu ni mfaso bia omu ya waste edema wo man say ya wu nipa say oni manes bia
we
manes ya kasa manes ya obi ni manes ba mpo ne maame nka hwenkyere no ne papa na papa no kura obeka ne banim a ofere
osuro ankasa
ono a wawo ne ba no na maame fuo di bi abasha bone dia ne be ye nyina wanim onkanta oka ne papa bebo no wo ya sa wo be discipline akola no pe na maami na hura gina
ukume ba no asa wo de enya oba aya na enwonwo yesi ukume ba no te se de wo nya akola ne papa
asa me enkwada no wo aya wo mu no aya maame fo no a ena wahu se enkwada no sabi womu de womu nkwase asem ko mu papa so
dabi
onyi a wo so no de beba yesi akwada wobetumi de ne maame anufu adi agro ontumi nkwoso ne papa ntohwemu mfa ndi agro onyi a na se ebere no a maame fo no so na ya wo mu de ba womu no womu taabu womu womu no womu taatu womu fom womu no womu taatu womu abo so anya teacher fo nko a teacher ni wono de na obetumi aye awase no do wase ya ne maame fo ene papa fo ene ye feli asofo ye ka ho first pa sofo nkwadai ye kampuo mu na ye kirekire wo mu sisi a ne nyina koye sikasam
na aya tamani ye ko school no osom na aya na ye wo school mu no
worship
ni hobi ho ana
minim
but me kai me sofo me kai me teacher ni bi Wednesdays o preaching o ni preaching bia
why blessing na sika obenya sika
wo mo preach for discipline wo me kai pa se me teacher ni ba ko
aya na wo ma adwene wo mo say money is everything
na wonya sika na se wo ni se de esi hwe sika so na se wonya discipline na wo be ni ama sika na
kra sika na wonnim nyansa wo sika na wonnim me nyansa ni chance kani a wonnim nyansa sika aya ya kan bi di agro se ena woni sika wutiti se but enya da bia na sika tumi ya ade nyina saa ena sika ena ubenya sika enti indiscipline
wo di be sua ade no to no pesika onim se sika na e mana
se ena no abaya ketua bi social media so na wo twinwi abaya ketua bi na onum wi
ono be ka kire wo se
onum a no wahu
obeka kire se fa academy
pani bi asori o ne pani bi ne ba
okay
Oba cigarette e be yan
wa we
oba o Oba cigarette e be yan yeah indisciplined
Debbie me ya mod minim se bia ba bia ye free no nso ntia na ya na ye hu ni se no mo ye the best ya ai na wo me mama wo atwifi ba wo beti maka se da wo nko nsuo ana se wo nko school obuwa school no be ko no ono abesoa wo na obekyekyere no wa twen no de wa ko school mo se
ena maya wo ma be wa se wuyi omo from se jansi se wuyi oha ejina wa wo emu 99 enimu aduane no
nzi ade so msi made wo ho si se woni aduane no anye problem ti se nka ne no a ne ya maame mo
made wo ho enia ma ewura be ma akomam se mo amantene ne se mo be fa made no mo de mo fa made no enia ma ewura be ma akomam aduane ye number 1 ena ensiesie eye number 2 enti se wo se made ena meya sa ne ma mienu infama wo a de ka ho no nso obeye de ka ho no obeye
no won ti ase no
wo mu aduane wo mu nim ye
na se na dua wo nim aduane no anye problem
enya problem
ena ye maame mo na ye mu de mu kum ye ho eje mobile phone so
maame kwa amano so na
wo nim aduane ye enya problem
da bi o na de se mede na de se aye normal o
Mame komra na me ba e be kasa Lawyer Gary Nimako director of legal affairs at the New Patriotic Party updates about betodwa enra na parliament at the krata koma yisi e ka kire yebo yisi amane se se pandai constituency e hwa dampan omonya ho wa be by elections Lawyer Gary Nimako ma che
ajare me chao tiefo
Etiyo for you, so na bomu to say.
Boko.
Ye de nyame ase. Oh, nyankopon adom, nyame adom. Eja, nkakra. Anopa de ye frɛ wa. Ye da ase. Ye frɛ wa na ye bisa se enra. Krata parliament atro de akoma EC. Sese mo ye ho de.
Yo majora mencha tiefo da. Na krata no Jenny dear.
Oh. Now they tell a business say.
Because everyone Accra. I said me brano, you butum brano. I said Jenny dear. I'll be very surprised.
Are they?
Sir, Parliament Sebe, I wish you mara. I may gonna phone this one. The same parliament can turn the law upside down. So let them get genuine there, William Majeri. I will be very, very surprised. And they say, Parliament, the clerk of Parliament, has been served with an appeal. Again, he has been served with a stay of execution of the judgment of the Tamale High Court. Again, the clerk of Parliament has been served with a oral application filed at the Supreme Court seeking to quash this illegal judgment. How can the same clerk of Parliament write sitting a vacant? I'm surprised. Let them say Jenny Udia and then Mrano is being turned upside down. Because why? Majari Ochira, Tamale High Court, every hear application for stay of execution of this judgment. Actually, at 9 o'clock, how can a clerk of Parliament, who has been said with all these processes, purport to write a letter such as this? I'm surprised. Let them know. I am saying Jenny. Say Jenny, we are not Supreme Court, bailiff, several with emotion, seeking to quash judgment. What judgment we have said, the court ought not to have assumed jurisdiction in the first place because the petition was filed out of time. No judge, and I repeat, no high court judge can assume jurisdiction in the matter when the petition is being filed out of time. No judge. The law is so clear. The petition is filed 21 days within the first notification. 21 days within, not outside. And so when the fundamental matter of jurisdiction is being challenged in the High Court and the Supreme Court, then a kind of parliament who is supposed to be a lawyer, the speaker is supposed to be a lawyer, parliamentarians are lawyers. Actually, the way I refer to easy. The letter I take the fifth letter. The general letter one they are or mama to change for. How come they are disturbed in all these processes and yet proceed to write the letter just 2 days before the hearing of a refusal to stay the judgment? I'm saying, they're not very, very careful for my jury. Let us say about presidents in this country because and then others argue with you. Or China, that's what I'm saying. The law is there for everybody in this country, not for one person. For everybody in this country. And it's all done in Mano, and the Mano, because you won't do a certain political mischief. Then they say, oh, China, the same thing will be there. And they even complain. The bottom line is that there's a motion to stay the judgment tomorrow. Wednesday, tomorrow.
Na court no and okay, lawyer. Beba chowo. Said ya wo kan we say ochina and na court no there is a motion. Say court no be stay. Na court no nyan stay ya no na parliament ni timentro.
My Jerry, where is the haste? Why is the indecent haste? Again, I won't pray for you. Because court, is yet to hear the application. Whether the court will stay or the court will not stay, the court is yet to hear the application. So why is the indecent haste? Again, he had pray for you. Most you know that court name. Every year, no China. And China Wednesday, in Tamale High Court. Court will not the application. So, why the indecent haste in the first place? Number two, Supreme Court, court bad time. They may hear application to quash the same judgment. Whether the court will quash or the court will not quash, is yet to be determined. Why the indecent haste?
But are they not working within the remit of the law? And yet,
No.
Sir.
No. Because you see, my Jerry.
No.
Let's say, by way of conjecture, let's say the High Court judge saying that application not expired, won't stay, and they should go on with the petition. No problem. And I said, obey stay. There are two things. We agree by. Either the court to stay, or the court will not stay. The court will not stay. What's the legal effect of the outcome? What is the effect? Supreme Court can say, judgment now, in view of argument, we put it before the judgment no, one question, and a judgment no, one question because of the jurisdiction. The court question. What is the legal effect of the outcome? And then they are pretty clear. And then they are pretty clear. My Jerry.
Lawyer Bacha, one na mibisa kakra won say mramu de enye aperi ya na obi ho apere no but nipa no ehwe se odemra no na eye adwuma. So until then they are working illegal.
It's illegal. It's illegal. Judgment not to challenge. The judgment is another challenge. Serious challenge. When a lawyer raises a jurisdictional matter, it's a very, very serious matter. And the jurisdiction can be raised at any time to be on appeal. And me, having seen the person before me, the 25th of January 2025. In fact, they filed the first one 23rd of December 2024, which is the day before the petition notification. Which means that the petition itself was filed before the date. So the petition is premature. Then they withdrew. And then filed another one 25th of January 2025, which meant that it was filed 2 days. You must file 21 days with me. These are serious legal matters to be contended with at the Supreme Court. Why they defend this? Why they defend this? Meanwhile, the family, they are not able to answer the question. Forget it. The family, they are not able to answer this question. And indeed, they found in time. They have not. And they are now rushing to go to Parliament to go and give lectures to EC, to go and do what? To go and do rewrite. When these options are put on the panel, they have not been able to answer the question. They haven't answered the question. Whether they found with time, they haven't answered the question. They haven't.
What filing, Emre, say one more respond one.
You have to respond. The petitioner wants the court. Inshallah has to respond. What do they respond to? The time they want to respond, they couldn't respond there. Finally, we need time. They couldn't. The time they want to much, they couldn't say, yes, I found we need time. They couldn't say it. They couldn't say it. So what is this independence? So let the court deal with the matter. Let the court say that they found we need time. Unless the cadet, which is saying to the top, I have put a document, I didn't know. The cadet is public document. Publishing, and the 24th of December 2024 is when Pandai was gazetted. It's when Apetia was gazetted. The Supreme Court has pronounced on this matter already. And the law is very clear that you must have publishing within 21 days of gazette. They can't answer this question. And they are going to Parliament to write these letters. Hey, but Majari, get them very careful. Because for me, I keep saying, let's all stay within the law. The same law that cut left to cut right. To cut left and cut right.
But the Ben one say a whole parliament, Laura. A Ben one say a whole parliament, a betro crate, Yakoma easy a bra. One name say.
Then I am highly surprised that a letter of the Parliament, when Parliament, the Speaker of Parliament is an astute lawyer, Jethro himself is a lawyer. And Jethro has been served with all these processes. He has been served. The clerk has been served with a stay application.
But at the moment, I have serve for stay no money effective.
I don't know effective. What are you going to do, Marjorie? How is he going to do? We are sitting to say the character you say, hold your hands. Let the court decide. Part of reaching the court. You have reached the court. What he's doing is overreaching. And she said, man, I just want to manage more Ghana. And I said, no, I'm not going to Yes, very, 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 very careful. Maybe I keep saying, you might not have the same law now, I reach of mine. It will come left side. I will be the Supreme Court. Now, I party of Agyeman Rollins. Anna, you can't before a constitution. Yeah, that is not constitution. You see, I don't want to use it. Or when you know, you see, when you put ID card. you know, and it's from not only standing for elections. Because we are saying, I'm sure that somebody said, a friend is I think for a they pray on one here. And that's a question, I'm sure. And you're telling me, I'm not talking the same case was used for participation. The same case. No, I'm saying, no, it doesn't apply. Yes, it applied. Everything, you know, Senate, the state, first you are right to put a judgment. Not so over which court, by doing this thing, was trying to guide all of us. The point I'm making is that the judgment don't execute more, there are serious challenge. And so therefore, why the indecent haste? The throw? Why the indecent haste? Why you throw at the throw? And that being said, and the parliament is aware that there's a fair application, it's an appeal on the matter, it's a judicial application to pass the judgment. So why are they rushing to? Why are they going to? Meanwhile, they haven't been able to respond. Say, yes, no. Yeah, boy, and I am what? They haven't been able to respond. The legal point say, they were far out of time now. They have not been able to respond to that legal point.
Okay, lawyer, maybe say we adena da no. When to me I'm file sad way because case in the chance and any.
I spoke to you last time. The case, I was not handling the case. The matter I told you this particular point.
Okay.
I was not handling the case. The case came to me. I want to accept judgment.
About say about to nsem bi say no manson no. Eno na nye legal directorate ni na edam table so esa mo hwedi akire.
In public. So I don't want to do that. The case, as I said, no, it came to me only after judgment.
Okay.
And I made my card at the end of the said, not were serious matters which ought to have been raised. But the bottom line is that your nation can be reached at any time. It's material whether the lawyer agrees or did not read it. I've seen it. I've read it again. I've seen it. And I'm forcefully going to agree the point. Sir, the court did not have jurisdiction to hear the matter. It's material whether the lawyer agrees or did not read it. I'm not going to take in public. I will not do it. I will not be imaginary. The point is that I am saying by the recording of time, the petition was on 24th of January. The gazette was done 24th of December. After the time yourself, the law is that you must start petitioning within 21 days of the gazette notification. That is the law. The law Parliament gave us. Parliament gave the law to us to follow. That the gazette 21 days within, you must start. Now, if you get a petition, you must pay within 21 days. The deposit was paid on 27th of January. It's not clear in the judgment. Before 25th, what is the profit 25th of January? How can this judgment be a judgment that should be resolved? So we are saying that we are going to the Supreme Court, we are going to the High Court, and then know this legal instructions. And then you are in a debt. So where are they taking the judgment? Why are they afraid to go to the court? Why are they afraid? And they can't answer the question, and they are going to do the bad approach to be free when they take the judgment.
Oh, but so are you suggesting, say, Parliament, when a parliamentary service, a clerk to Parliament, not throw you, also need or belonging to any of the political parties, isn't it?
The Parliament is a party in the matter. Parliament is a party in the matter. And Parliament has been said with all these other things. But then read the letter that he got out. He said Parliament is a fourth respondent. Read the letter. Read the letter. Parliament is a party to the case. And Parliament has been said. So why is Parliament in a rush? Give it a point. Parliament has been said. So why is Parliament in a rush?
Now, what I remember, I can't let any tell where they are not so now. At your phone, and with your womb. On say, one of the command, the chairperson, Electoral Commission, PO Box M214 Accra. Attention here, message Jane Adukwe Mensah. Or say, dear Madam Chairperson, occurrence of vacancy in the membership of Parliament, in exercise of the power conferred and the duty imposed on the clerk to Parliament by Article 1125 as amended of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, as amended, I, Ebenezer Ahuma Jeto, the clerk to Parliament, do hereby formally notify you of the occurrence of a vacancy in the membership of Parliament occasioned by the order of the High Court, temporarily for a rerun of the Pandai parliamentary elections, given on the 24th day of November 2025. This notification is pursuant to the service of a court order on the clerk to Parliament as the fourth respondent in the suit numbered NRTLHCE 1322-2025 or 25, yes. Accordingly, notice is hereby given. Iti Ebenezer Ahuma Jeto, clerk to Parliament on the sign.
So okay, four respondents.
Yeah, Parliament in here 4 respondents.
Exactly. So Parliament of Ghana, or the clerk no, and the 4 respondents in the matter. Only the and the clerk of Parliament is a lawyer. It's a lawyer. So how would anybody supposed to be doing like this? I'm surprised. Majority. I'm surprised. You are a party in the matter. They are almost able with an appeal. Don't do appeal. Almost able with the state of the duty of the judgment that you want to execute. The hearing is fixed for the 10th of December. Hearing in the marshal. Then on the 8th, you have to know what letter. That's the command. And you say, on the vacancy, whatever, election. When you are fully aware, there are pending court processes. Yet to be exhausted. Put a court of the pronounce on them. And in fact, the very foundation of the judgment is being challenged. On the basis of jurisdiction, the court jurisdiction to hear the matter in the first place. How can you proceed to do something like this? I'm surprised.
Okay, it is a saying you can say Honorable Montie Nyindam. Yes.
Forget about MPP. Forget about NDC.
Yeah.
Forget about any political party. I'm talking law. That's what I'm saying, that if you push this particular angle this way today and tomorrow, the same thing will be done to you. Don't complain, because I am telling you that if you are depending for the system airport, now I assume that a jurisdictional matter so fundamental, but the court is yet to determine on the matter, to hear and determine, and you are being a bad dog like this, we should be afraid. We should be afraid as a country. I'm telling you.
Bebacho, yeah, camera, na me bisa senti say no. Honorable Montie Nyindam, efri ene kone de onyem rahye bedwani bie mo kpandayo.
That question, I cannot answer that question for now. I want to go to the court for the court to tell me that. Because I thought I'm concerned. Yet now, it's a complete illegality. It's a complete illegality. In fact, if I'm being constrained, it's even in contempt of the court. Because he's trying to overreach the court, the Supreme Court, and the High Court for that matter. The Supreme Court and the High Court for that matter. Because the Supreme Court has the present form of the Supreme Court. I have served the Parliament. The very first Parliament is called Joshua. He served Parliament. Parliament is aware. How can Parliament write this letter? So now Parliament now respects the Supreme Court again. They stay. Parliament has been said. The throne is aware. So they don't respect the High Court again. Hey, and my Jerry, God, I don't know about you. I'm telling you that maybe we talk law. You don't talk politics. We talk law. All I'm saying is that having been put on notice.
Law educate ye ka ha kakra. Court yin so the anamo the president here adwuma. Ye share ora James Jachi Kwesen. The sense me ba ye no ne de call ye back and forth until so call parliament. It so call when some feel later. E come and say ye rerun and then no by elections a course or yes and to abani bi
order for injunction.
Okay, yes.
Was an order to Parliament. Pending the hearing and determination of the
okay matter. That's right.
That's what it is. And court to really give my judgment. Final judgment that I took with that court. I know what the second degree. I'm going to appeal. Nobody wants you. Now, what happened is along the way, now, Supreme Court president, the police say, what will my Parliament give? Because there's a judgment against him, I just say, what will be sent out to the member of Parliament. That is different from this particular matter we are dealing with. So that's different. What am I when I say we put him at the Parliament? It comes to the Parliament. So when they want to equate pressing matter to this one, they are far-fetched.
Okay.
They are far-fetched because there was a special order of court said, you cannot come to Parliament. Sometimes I have to put the case now.
Yeah, that is the reason. That is the reason. That question. Clarity. But the general public into the members.
The order was so clear, so explicit. Because you cannot go to Parliament. But before which restrained him from going to Parliament. And then the full hearing was done, and then ruling came to the Parliament because at the time now, you are still a Canadian citizen. And so you cannot go to step out as a member of Parliament. Later, I could be a quiet man. Still, at that time, no, you could be a while. Before no one yet right, you know, now to you. I said, yeah, I never put a kind of citizenship for out to me by every station or start 1 year. These are two different matters. Two different matters all together. But you see, what I found amazing, and they say, when a court has a matter pending, yet to be determined, and 2 days before the matter will be determined by the court, yet to be determined by the court, a letter appears. But the letter is my judgment. But the letter appears in public domain. I declare for that. I want to know what's happening with you. I feel like I don't want to go to know. If you say you're the catch.
December bridge, yes. Nana man for be cross a press conference. Say woman pe basabasa bia wo ho. Nti ema obi amba betene aba wo mato no me ade na me so na say we so nana no mem say belated o because ade chance is ache.
Oh, that means that there is what go na e na. What you mo say I'm going to teach madam no say e de good chido go no emre. Emre we are information. That's what I'm saying. Because yes, why the independent? So if we say, what's a bad day? Give me your majority. Who's what's a bad day? If we say, you want to court at the right time. If we say the position was found within time. Okay. Now, I broke up for the court. Then the bachelor of the watcher. What do I say? Not the court watcher. I'm going to my lawyers. We are court one man. But I said, it's a court watcher. I want. Additionally, I found within time. And you know, you have the addition. But what is the point, you know? So why this rush? And they cannot answer that question. They cannot answer that question. Can they file within time? They cannot answer that question. And then you have gone to the back door, using Parliament to write these letters. This is very, very embarrassing. I tell you. Say the least, it's very, very embarrassing. I'm telling you.
Okay. Nyame ya adoma so ochina ye wetie the high court ne beka nti ye de anybody akire Me pacho mate. Me da se pa lo.
Bye-bye.
Yene aye lawyer Gary Nimakon, Director of Legal Affairs at the New Patriotic Party on any din komo him. Eti ye kan asofo no bi nso ezi asofo. Ahemfo. Na nanu mahemfo bi no mo kpandai I press conference one more basa because the omo hwe said the normal kona nhwa e je say normal kwakus one more run bia almost a press conference they found. It's Parliament krata o matra kwakoma EC. Lawyer Gary Nimako say illegal. E just say namra kwan so because Parliament o ma serve o mo de course court nyina Parliament ya we. Parliament for na kasa krata ko mo so mo ye for respondent into siden. And I'm go tro kwakoma EC. Say EC nkoto aba. Ensemi abeto dwa yi wadwe nkyere fafa 020 1162746 02011624746 na yankinkan emfa emau na wonim woko peacefmonline.com agozo
Mark Jerry
wonim gtag for no wama wo ukuta degree bi eto ze maza men fura wondo
he say omo hwehwe mu na omo hu say wono nhyeda anye ebi okra it because we school no kra any accreditation
to because hey ade we so hey asemo
ade o ma san so dey akanipa ba ko bi ho ana
make kind story be ewo peacefmonline.com Also Professor Joshua Labi clarifies position on GTEC's description of SMC doctorate degrees as fake. It took up his online one. Also, Professor Joshua Labi, former Vice Chancellor of the University of Professional Studies, Accra, UPSA, has expressed serious concern over the recent position of the Ghana's Tertiary Education Commission, describing doctorate degrees awarded by Swiss Management Center, SMC, as fake. Who says Swiss Management Center? Answer according to Professor Joshua Labi.
Okay.
Also, process of verification and confirmation from the former National Accreditation Board, now GTEC.
Okay.
Additional checks were conducted through the Swiss Embassy in Ghana.
Okay.
Direct follow-up and institutional verification in Switzerland. Who's a school in Switzerland?
Okay.
It is university lecturers be nominee adia who say GTEC for catch on say one more say on doctorate in one when they could tell man you fake, you know. Almost one more checks we nyina. One more way nyina na edi dance here say school no a repeatable institution on between award them such a degree. And I GTEC for because say fake. Anything a Professor Joshua Labi about Montie or can they say.
Okay.
So it is the way me na GTEC for no but there is this letter. Yeah, letter requires. I'll say Ray cross-checking the credibility of Swiss Management Center. So one more day, krata krana. Actually, say one more Troy. So
the call,
so that's yeah. One more no I reply the about. Or say one more indicated bibiawo. You see, it sometimes you know, GTEC for no to meaning. But one minute university lectures here in Yaman's wow. And just I from doctorate in fake and the what is very bad.
Yes,
it's yes, actually to verify the free. I got quick and dying we are we are bro according to lawyer Gary Nimako. Yabakwa this for so catching a quack the ecoso. As well. I was on the Musome na yanko and million share and somehow don't say a war and crater anymore. Bobby,
abusiafo yemfa daily guide obokrata no na yemfa nhyasie na daily guide obokrata no anima ana ode Kennedy ohene Japan rodimfo nyini aba papa yi ani abrepa se MPP amanyokuo no ebegine tum na watimi akura franka ede ama womom na probo no mu bia ana okase wo ka kire MPP amanyokuo no ese womo emma na kwanya no mma ne tumi no nkura franka emma amanyukuo no na sa omutumi ya sama no a wobema omo adwuma amoma ye ya kyese daily guide obokrata nso ede ho amanebo ede aba na dom kuma no dom kuma no NTUC ena wo ma reject eto me we po de eto mpo nsuo ni kane ntumu a asia pagya ni mu na PURC de me bankran no a me kra menkan kra na nye miensa ko enum so en wo matu da bia PURC da bia me ba bra kwa bra oze PURC for de da bia wo mo he bogos anana de wonka ena manza jam se de wonka wose da bia omutu edai bronya yi a je se ye boabo enwa lazy ebo tie mu kra no ye nyanto ye bronya ntade ma ye mei ma je da no pe na wo ka se enyo awofo ne foto sika ne na ma nteja iso okokrom 24 fo ala na se sika ne ma sika ne wo asenke ne wo kwakoto ti lala sulala no emfa na PURC wo mo so oba betu nsuo ne kane ambuo mu no dom kuma ne TUC se wo mo nyintum ma ne nyeye ya se guide bokrata nso de ho ama ne bon ede abana wo hye a guide bokrata no anim hasi na ode nipa enum aba na suspect enum yi yesu kopiem wo sehwibe kwa ya chese no ewo atọyetifi do mantamu a Western North Regional Police Command ena wo mache wo mom na chi a ya chi wo mu nyina no wo hwe edin a wo ha no wo mu de Ijusu Abdullahi wo no de mfihye no aduonu Abdullahi Rahman ena Abubakar wo no de mfihye no aduonu baako ena Okasha Muhammad wo no so di 19 years ena Tofik Bawa no so di mfihye no aduonu enan ena afi Richard Japan wono so de mfihye no aduasa enum ya che omo police fo omo sehwebe kwa eni mpatamu edu omo ntutututu famu a na omo saso omo pa achi se omo akokro no bo na akro no bo omo akono mabo omo suspect se omo abokro no ntino omo ewa hase a daily guide bokrata nso de ho ama ne body aba na interior minister
no so wa ma no so se be ko interior minister hono ye ne Madi Jibril Madi Jibril, Deputy Director of Elections, said the NDC. You know any comment. Madi Yamache.
I tell me, Jomuso.
Now, Bomu to say,
I tell me, I don't meet the Bombay.
Yadin Yakopanse. Enra, and Yenya, the TSA, Senate Parliament, if watch wrong crata, Edia Koma Yisi, and notify Yisi, say, Kwandai, Akonya, Ababedaho. Moya we say parliament ayi bibi sa na etene sa mo NDC fo nso moya we say nsemi nam court moye ne de
Major mamintia with you for an obey parliament and as they say on no be declared seats vacant at the electoral commission at the whole juma they say once a new member of parliament had declared that area vacant. And that's will be court in a rule here, and I say will be the free move into Omian elections, you know. I idea it me say electoral parliament in the area. I'm not surprised because issue whereby floor of parliament. The same as Stemna and the school issue by parliament. Some of free move date of elections that then declares it vacant. Electoral Commission will be careful say. My main for the tour until say electoral parliament no me date. On me vacant notification then I can proceed from there. Internet surprise. But for me, my surprise I have when I say time no short. Even the electoral commission are receiving notification way kata or up to now, electoral commission can't be also. And that is my surprise. But say notification with there, I'm not surprised about it at all, my dear.
But one more day a year intense parliament in the crown of four respondent. Oh Martin, one more indicator or more letter anymore. And one more I see what your friend is saying. Parliament receive where you stay. Proceedings are ekoso ewo court nti ebesi den na parliament wenu nyina da omanim edom table so na wo matwra koma yi se vacancy bi wo require den manson wo ho
Magderi. Say, many would you man so I was assassin. Now, who see dying, I was so. Never catch was said, maybe later, bro said, me a book or say, as I said, me no true man so make a court was so. And if I say, oh, guys, I don't know who's in it at them. Maybe I make a choice, make a court. Me more notice that make a court. A try say, mean the idea, me or over there, idea what I said so. Notice is different from, say, a court I give to me, say, a injunction, me injunction to so. As court rule at the injunction be up to electoral parliament, the moment you may be my Jerry.
Court of Fanto, so bound say Bibi Sano, eba. And then parliament and can say, hey, at the Ochina Yan or Mokotana so. If the parliament can or China Yan court at the determination be by ya. Sana one better and no matter. I don't know Ochina Yan, Ochina on the 10th.
Okay, no, Ochina so banana walk or draw. Then overcome.
Son and say, na parliament I tried to call.
Don't forget, say, about parliament, and parliament can say 1 week on the first swan, now expiration of that notice, you know, as I expire. Then they will take action. Okay? And I'm aware, say, letter, and you're going to call you.
Letter, like I said, the date was your 4th December.
Yeah. And 4th. Electoral Commission, now, so one can want them. Electoral Commission, now, so. Because what we are also picking, they have decided to go on office. So they are not discussing anything to the officers. 4th, or the 4th. My Jerry, me know who can't someone there.
Bebacho, letter no, na date was your 4th. We can't confirm when the letter was transmitted to the EC.
They should come and tell us in your 4th na letter na call.
Until then, we can also conclude say letter na call 4th.
Me know who kasa on the face of the letter. Okay. Me know who kasa on the face of the letter. Letter on the 4th. No me know bit me. It has say almost letter on the 4th. Clark decided not to send it. And I said the call and then he decided not to act on it. But at the end of the day, me know kasa we are speaking on the issue of the letter date in our so. Because I don't know kasa no. The letter 7 our MPP issue now notification me boy.
So
we are also speaking on the 4th. Nanka like a letter way ni ha. Me know when boss am come away. So what you say? So on the 4th, and then like letter we call it. At least by now would have gotten notification. Is it that the EC MPP for catchers one year now? Because MPP never said because answer we said no. Because almost it's a war ruling bill or more, you jubilate. EC is not doing this to allow the MPP chiefs in Bandai to hold press conference and draw.
Enti Madie say nyame ya adoma ochina court no grant stay na what next to more end is evil.
Jerry microphone call court general secretary call court when him say Supreme Court one cry meboa High Court say watamale meboa Jerry but Justin Godia call Pandai. No one him say court or Jerry.
I want to maintain you.
Me say Jerry, me no can say that you could have panda part panty.
Ona say obi nam ne baby can be away court asem the year can man so na da court.
Who catch me say son kan go yen train court asem and son ya start acting. And I make the court na gas ejuma towards the election.
Now was it Justin Kodua one who said or your campaign
no panda on our own evidence every or share party office the car or the commode the car V8 me do na call. In fact when you met them you told them say omo member Pandai omo member elections the bank they will show say they are men in Pandai no PNTV no if I got him could be say or Pandai and answer one Pandai or then
enti monso mugu mo mahoboa so regardless.
Oh, 7 as my catcher say court rule you know me call bandai. Me call bandai. As I say from a party Juma. Then MPP went to Supreme Court. Me understand it home court Supreme Court then a day. So I came back to say, okay, yeah, sure the next stage there. But no, you say, ben, your party Juma in the area. But as a figure said, they're called on there. We allow the constituency to do their engagement. But there, in this case, now, but they say, so far and me understanding now, I carry only 2 weeks to run the elections. I carry only 2 weeks. And that's the electoral commission have the capacity. Said they have to print ballot papers. They pay all these to IPAC meeting for us to discuss what will happen. And then 2 weeks to be able to get the date. And after they will go to court, they get the court. Dates that they've got to abandon. Maybe 30 days. Mrena ba you know, the best trouble so but me that is the electoral commission. But we are ready. So our local elections are a rerun. We are ready for the elections.
Madi nananoma himphobia a press conference and rock bandai. What?
I can tell you the authority say they are MPP chiefs in Bandai.
Oh.
We challenge them say sure.
Madi.
I can tell you, I can push the press release number before number I can push it to you. Letter no.
But Nanaya address a press conference or say one way you both NDC and MPP before.
Me say former MPP is minister. I'm never hear a program on a man lecture. On that I'm year ruling no 24th round. 27th. I'm year demonstration led by the Sabah. I'm push here some year demonstration say I'm on per se rerun. That's the first one. And one final. And I'm here some meeting we say. First nan kamushia. No man get to be at a moment to not in your press rerun. And no fan almost say they don't your press. In fact, a month MPP for natural release, you know. And I should told no. We should told no. Any akwetia, any black man off statement in that Evans say Gusukan is not be on way. Say, you better rerun. That volatile situation, no. Asumdue emba ablekumanov. Asumdue emba kwetia. Enti se bia kodu na nke emba no tira ho den continue de yeye. This time press release and picture. A photocopy na mo ye ma mo so bonkan. But the only thing we are ablekumanov any akwetia no manda share.
Madi unso o kan semo.
Oh,
no my press conference work bandai no. What's the MPP before they go to ma?
T. Nana no our holo kasano. The ben na obeje to mu say. They do we be to akonya so enya ne kwan so nana beje to mu en bandai because of peace. Nana no awot na say. Ochina na obi e be say so obi ye ohini e wo ni area. Illegal. Ye di ntumu. Because of Santi, Emanentila ho assumed that then see that. Now, why Nakatra will say, Pandai 482 or more? Or no two Pandai, no, there been won't say Pandai for our election. Is the first better about Pandana? Magere, I didn't think I am MPP. They be a sumo maya. The first statement is true. A violence issue. They have never thought of a positive about this country. Why? I could hear the same thing. And some dream back and when to see they see Belkumanov. You got to a baby and you VM and see. It's Bandai people say, I am for a catcher say. Because of the Amokano, in 2020, the men got to about work and I do one. Magere.
There be some man, because I saw we no get rerun when ye peculiar situation here can once a meal.
And name Ramu. and Kay Emra say, I mean, for no name say, yeah, constitution, no. You are there for by election. You are there for real run. Homonym. Now, I mean, for name say, you call elections at your petition, Anna. Homonym. And you put in him say, yes, that case, you know. I am from Moy, majority court against no court in December. Now I am for no about Cormuco Chiliana. No one names a court case in a friends and penny boy, and this MP Tumbra. Case now more corner, and the enemy the beba. And that say, we will lose a case now called Rayland, and that's all being. And the young person, and you say, Mamma court in the view. Yes, sir. My Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. In terms now, 11 months, a buyer. I'm a court new year. I feel no more as a court now, more you know. Yes, better young do with you, ma. I wish you not as a people. Now, the test me started, yeah, and I am for no work and I know. I am PP for no. No, that is, hey, court will be able to miss you. Under the MPP, no, 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 do it. Court way our more con, even though we lose election. Only Chief Justice, no more case way, only any fiasco, yen free court, my account court a grapple. Because yen pesa be because a very value. On January, February, March, April, May, June, November, the Casa ruling, ya rule. I think I him for a say. And dear Ghana, they say it's judge set now, so a ruling based on law, no. Almost a debut. May rerun now, and must you jemba. But Manana better about 1, 2, 3 cromway. Now, when I catch her and say, we be come with your election bill. When I catch her and say, nobody is ready to fight for anybody to come and be a member of parliament. We have gone past that. We educate the people. That they say, no, you go to a bar and your box, anybody paper. Young people being come more, be second, for come over, no member of parliament. So if they are in no, we have a car, so many Sadia, who will not be, who will not listen to them.
Says a man,
I catch her, or my billion from Mama say, we are my billy, Bumbraso, Nama may rerun, not Dromahama, and a constitution. No.
Okay, Madi say, Quine Ben son of legal directorate, no, so much say, court a better answer me so. First, you know, to how is your legal directorate in a handle the matter?
Jerry, my man can be built. We are not going to be concept for an MPP for a year. Or legal director now for almost 11 months. I think one year say with the Supreme Court. We will not do that. We will follow the process. Whatever the case the court will rule on, we will abide to it. Say we appeal to it. We will appeal. Say okay, rule the elections, and we will go for the elections. Majority, or mine be there could do research, no. Sebi. Oma Montie no money who is research, no. We are trapped. Our system, no. That trap. Mine a teacher. Law no say you will rerun. Law no by elections. Law no am opportunity to say I will draw from elections. So what do you need here? You will can say okay, I have law and no. Me agree because ruling no NTC. Nan concern you say. But you are power with you. Who judge about them that trust our old schools, Jumano. They are saying man can be last time, no. The same judge is already on my term judiciary, no. Or any most of the court to the Supreme Court ruling amount.
Okay. And now, as we speak in the air, yen share or china de be free mabano, na ye the further action na. Moaman you cool for in mobi take.
Jerry, I am expected by 12 o'clock in the Electoral Commission. I'm far notice of elections and I will petition the Electoral Commission for their removal.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
By 12 o'clock and
yes, because they have to notice. And they should be, they don't have to wait because Obia Nyamamu notice a friend saying that is my money in Juma. And you notice any more. So what you say? Omo the any say omo act also. The court rule also will go. But don't also forget say court entry means stop electoral commission from doing the constitutional issue.
But Madi, they are yeke. Otina nko na court ni ditemo. Enti by net 12 o'clock ade akwase electoral commission for kon. Ane ne antwe na otina no court ne nkasa nwie. Se bebu akwa ha bebu a we empai. It is na kan you make headway.
Magdalene.
Yes.
Magdalene.
Yes.
Oh yeah, everyone say mameno araba tokono argument ni bi no. So wako your friend say eko was court nti magana mrenye juma. E bi na o ye no.
Debio, Madi. Ade yo ochina enya next week. Ochina.
Magdalene.
Ochina you on the 10th. Court he tena so ochina.
Magdalene.
Esi then yes electoral commission neya. Madi.
Magdalene.
Yes.
Okay. Nkrofa eba me say electoral commission obi abandon for sending notice to the public. Omo di ban na court ka say men ya ense omo inki na omo yeye. Oji to mu. But dia omo ye no. Ya kire say they have some information now. Obi person will delay process and omo act also. That's how I understand it. Ultimately, will be the new idea. And then I will, and then be bien stop for be legally say me. I will not say so more notice. Now court can say, Gina, try answer. Spring Court try a process you hear, so be it. But one day in the electoral process is very, very important. If by this time now in that notice I will start my process. Yes, young Kasa will also engage the friends and printing houses. And yet, one day, but the free mono, I reduce their time of running the elections. And I mean, you can say on the 4th in the letter, national letter, no. My Jerry, me boy, on the 4th. And then, you can say almost 6 days, I become. Now, the one day, so I come one. I did not decide delaying the process. Last week, we know what I say. Any notification, we know what I say, my Jerry. So we know what I say. But that's what I say. I'm going to call the ratio more court to her. But it's in a parliament. In fact, I didn't know who come back and say, Monday, you know, a day down now. Speaker did 2 1 say. The done soon after 12 o'clock and now in that MP or parliament. And parliament, no clerk, neutral letter. Unless somebody can me say, let us know and free parliaments. Okay? Because you say, you me a rerun, and even no parliament.
There be sent here and Tennessee.
We are only waiting for the vacancy. No, they say vacancy now, but no dear. At the electoral commission area, I want for the it's like they are denying the people for Pandai of a representative in parliament. The way they did for South and on Moyano. Say you need member of parliament. NTS and show.
Now mo there sound say me there be a mo de so boy easy.
And I make a bia no me as test and bia no we say na let abedi omunsemu for almost 3-4 days ni. And na omundi we emfa say Saturday every Friday and ajo. Saturday Sunday will be an ejuma. I accept it. But Monday say ejuma. Monday better. It has come to the media before all of us talking about it.
Madi yantwe ochina nyame adoma de ebesi no.
Let me my job so ochina now me say try and say 12 o'clock in there. Mo yi see 5 minutes. On come media no.
Okay.
And I know hear me bow because my child want to odipa bia wo de ma e na ejuma. The American say bibia ni court o maimu emra say electoral commission menye won ejuma. Ana BBC electoral commission point in terms of law. Magari. I dey expecting a ochina asem. Ochina betimi do na obi a wo draw case in every court. No, could draw a case now. In this delay system, no. Enti omo acte omo notice no so. Omo notice say omo nsaka say parliament among investigation will be in the parliament. Enti adwuma on be yente on be start on be process to election. Notice of election. That's what everybody will know. And now, and the first time ni, and then the first time, there's a question there by and it didn't take them 1 hour 30 minutes. Electoral Commission ever notice about Montie. So why are we dealing on this one? Not as if we not court issues in this, my dear.
Okay. Money.
My Jerry.
May you try and say 12 bebo. Na me hundi abe.
Somebody over 1 minute.
So that when I will take your actions, I mean, there be way I mefro.
Oh, there are way no. Boy, I say, you knew we are away from it. She said, meant to be born out and son of my. You're sure,
that's how they know what's saying to me. Yes, I grant you one. I don't remember that say. Okay. Madi Jibril, your deputy director of elections at the NDC, was by 12 o'clock. Electoral Commission, man filing notice of post. And as a man, yeah, and was about Babek Mandai, rerun now, or be petition. Indeed, and as you must have been. How you need 100 points now?
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afi bia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Asew. Udan kwanu ntumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu hye kwa dia ka ho. Uhade a wapi ho. Ukasa batete eda fom ho.
This way chocolate drink.
Crash up pay baba ware.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink ya sorry no pa no ne yenom. Ye be hye fridge nom no se snack. Ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti ano a, he se kire wom, koko wom, brick wom, bibia wom, ade wo hia ne so se.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so se.
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA. Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
Ghana Montie Sunia will need 100.9. Yade, the one crata moon somebody be to also. I go that on.
My Jerry.
Yeah, funny go anymore.
Okay. Abusiafo na daily guard e wokrata mu enana mewo ya chese na mebo amane se enipa enum bi e wose hwibe kwai atoye tv do montemu posifo nhwehwemu a wo mo yeye no wo hu wo mo se wo mo ye wo madwen se wo mo kokoro no bo ena posi aso wo mo pa echi a daily guard e wokrata e de ho amane bo aba na abusiafo fa daily guard e wokrata enimu a what the office of the special prosecutor Orakisi Agyeman wadnifo nyine aba eno ase interior minister so ye hwehwemu e de afa nipa bonfo bi a woyibo otimpo eye won adwen se o meje o mokra e de afri ni nsem no ehon hwehwemu e kwaso de mu oden ya chese daily guide abokra tanso de ho amanepo enso aba na court ene waba wuntumi wo mu case ya wo mu e de call ye se o mu hia document bi afa wɔn asɛm na so court abo to agu ya say Daily Guide Democrat nso ɛde ho amanebɔ aba awusiafo yɛmfa Daily Graphic Democrat ano na Daily Graphic Democrat ano ɛna wɔde ɔmanpanyin John Dramani Mahama aba ɛne mpanyinfo a wɔn ɛhwɛ nwumasua nsɛm no na ɔsɔfo hwɛ nwumasua nsɛm so agyina ha sei wɔnumunyafo hari na drusu ne mpanyinfo bi nso keka ho na ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɔmanpanyin John Dramani Mahama wɔn akɔkɔpie mu ɛwɔ osu ɛwɔ nkran ha ya de sɛ wɔn ada dwumadie bi ɛfrɛ ne stem box na saa stem box yi emu wae by trepa ɛno ɛyɛ portable lab na yɛ sɛ library a kyɛ sɛ ɛno no wa wotimi soa wode kutimi de kɔ baabi a wopɛ sɛ wode kɔ bia na wɔn se saa lab yi ɛno ɛyɛ stem box yi wɔn se ne tintimu no ɛyɛ 6.1 feet ɛna na kasie mu no yɛ 4.0 feet na wɔn nyinaa no ɛyɛ lab yi a etimi ɛwɔ akadeɛ yɛ ebetimi aboa ama science ho hyehyɛ bi akadeɛ bi edisuafo bɛyɛ 300 ehia no wɔn betimi ɛde edi dwuma na wo dwumadie no ase ɛna ɔmanpanyin se ogiri sɛ saa stem box yi ɛyɛ ade ebetimi aboa ma ɛyɛ science education no ebetimi agya ne nan so a Daily Graphic Democrat nso ɛde ho amanebɔ aba
atona me yanko amano so ne ye ne ɛyɛ sɛ Michael Quaison ɔkyerɛ deɛ ɛwɔ Kede Senior High School ɔno na students bi ekobirim no video yi ebesen call viral nti ye no eni komo Michael Mache
Yeah,
ne mpomu te say
Nyame adom. Megidi so ho.
Nyame adom boko yesu ye ho ye pa. Na anopai ye bisa se o video a over the weekend ebeto odwa. Sense me kra ye se esimpo dada.
Mbachani.
Boyamane e de mpa na esiye. E na ehwa na montuo ben esu ne watu.
Sa anyamran sebi abranteni si October both minida across enum the 5th of October. And you may around 8:30 and I'm a October may bashi. Nana about just some few meters na me and Medina say you book your kaka. And I'm running at so me busa omutema edena omudu mirika aba mabadutwa binwahye ena bako eyese ninua abetacho mu se mema bonaso ena me se munua se mabonaso munua no wo hefa na bako eche me ya na onya minifa se me hwe nim na ena me so me nim no ena ba ko se na wo student no who nim no na me nim kwa so student wo school more everything kwa na de dot ena that year group no we school this year no mention o ade me nim no ena me busa boy me say almost my boy so no one kasa e kan ye ayewo mu asema oba be kan ni say ebera almost PRS paper no Meming guy incident be about boy be any girl be ana. Na say na some a work dey say no say my boy was we can same point I see here. After more market na tense that be ya masi e ba be nchire mu. E no mu free as say omo obobo mi. Boma sum e bi di kutu e bi di omo nsa e na ba ko so e ka ho a o de Raba homa ukoto ade o box mu ati fridge na ten hu ni bi na wanwe ms na ono so ede bomb kon wachi enti wo ko so abobo mi afiri su ni mo kakra na wa hwe video na ansa ne ede ko ehan ni mu ti e ko ehan ni mu ko ano omo enjai omo ko so abobo mi akoti se ba ko bomb na me ko pim mi fie gate enti e pim gate ni ye dede ni na afei enkofu ewu miti ho nso edimirika eba temo ba ya omu bie gate na mranche du hu omu na fei omu dimirika eno budwane ya edi me wo fakwa bi omu chika kya so ti se omu rua ye te beni emusie ne kaka omu rua ho no ma na isumu ho na ma osan no ti ba ya Enti eba ni sa no ye de asem no ekodan the Ghana Police Service. Ena omoma medical report there yemfa enko hospital. Enti yeko hospital ema doctor no exercise medical form ni bibi ama yesa the police station within the week no. Enti oma me statement form ma me sure. The metro ya no that time no na akwala na minim no eni momo maka ni nanje no bi rere mu ebusebuse mu ema mi ko hu akwala ni bi ena me debre police no enti police ekoche emi eko nfie ena eko no ni ho ena ne maame ene abusuafo di bi ese omo di akwala ne beba yo omo de ne ba no omo che no ena later omo man di bill. The police was still insisting that omo maka no omo mu di initially no twantro se tankwala no edi kuo mu ha na omo ye kwala omo free baby na betra no. The police was still on there to identify omo maka no. Then God be so good, they recorded the incident and omo di video number. And the video they buy on Saturday, no, we went to the police, and the police CID together with the commander and inspector here, or I instructed Nipan who baby boy back on the Fanebra. Now, identify. When the video team kind of man, teacher neighbor, me identify boys in back also on the current students are all from today. And apparently, our class are mainly trained there. And the almost went out, CID about school more, but our school. And they are on the hand for the other boys. And the other school, the regional directorate of Ghana Education Service and the delegation about all the management. And the teacher union association in and so the regional chairman, the zonal chairman, and other team members, and so by the municipal education directors, they had a meeting with the management of the school. They met the teachers because of the incident, teachers were not feeling safe, and some of them were threatening to lay down their shoes and other things. So they spoke and assured them that they are going to deal with the issue to the last end, the student body, and also spoke with them about the incident and made them aware that any incident that will happen, they won't take it lightly with them. From there, they went and had an engagement with the police service, and they had a chat with them to see the way forward on how to get the other culprits.
Okay. Asemi na just say see aboso me kura atwamo. Some days. Na aboso me mienu ne won ma anya ho hwe until say video no beba abontene.
Omo ye hu bibi say ye chi boy ne baako no.
Baako no mo tie no ye hwan no ye student anazo no ye.
Only a old student, he completed this year. Only this year, yeah.
Okay.
But the rest, because I didn't know them, no. It became difficult for the police to get them until the video came out.
Now, what are your students?
Bako and a current student, and a number of Macano, and Kuala, what town you?
Okay, it's not just a student Bako. Old student Bako and not town boys. Now I'm do I say?
Na omoye be 7.
Omoye boys be 7. Okay. Na Bako and also our class in announcing a difficult and I'll be to identify.
Initially na 70 any day na be no because your class is na me there.
Okay.
It was just this semester, and I swap classes, every me them. But I don't know, me who on the picture, and I'm realizing, we're making several attempts at skipping my class, on my class.
What does what child okay de ho Kede Senior High School?
Bachelor.
And what social studies?
Bachelor.
Okay. Enti wamoche boy back on the mu back on and what happened now just say police for the hunter for the rest.
Yes.
Sabre the Ghana Education Service I don't know your farm because I was assuming you know 70 years can you.
That time na education service no and you're well informed about the issue.
How? Mentias
Nearby and it's a buy and be more Miss Cook we need the money. But because now you almost mark an into I don't know, but the education they were not aware of the
Let me question. What the young fan is so your students and as one your students no. A nipa be yan song a birimu. And yen sir. Officially, what logic complaint at the Ama Ghana Education police. The boy.
Bajani.
Police for Asha say crime woman make arrest back.
Bajani.
Brima Mranti ebe birimu and yes o get and almost akwa you. One must say school mu hono wo ye strict and yen sir.
Bajani.
And baako kra say wa pa na sumo say. It is one employer. It's all bomb money. Being the district men's in the moon, say your region in the moon. Cry say Babedu national. No man will say yes in it. It went to Santa Mono.
And I make a incident in see and me be penny back 1 money in school. But the incident happened now you're over teaching. It is a school, no. And me boy me head mistress so I'm about the incident.
But vacation dear GS omo ye adwuma da bia o. Omo akyerɛkyerɛfo ne sukuufo na mo kɔ vacation. Nti e one dear na te se wutime eyi wo masutire. Na wo mutimi edi wo mani di akyire se de ka policefo no kora no so wo benya ahohare a wo mo de ba hwehwe mranti. So dey say okay. Enti why na twa video no?
Pastor mo fra na twa video.
And one mo biri mu na wo ma twa.
Bacha.
And na afi na wo ma release latest. And yes ah.
Bacha.
Enti teacher union so wo mo say
earlier submission Nagra for I'm a member of Nagra, the original chairman, the original chairman, so I take up the matter and I came to the school and they've elected the national who is our president, Angel Carbono, about the incident. It allowed to the original team together with the donor team to come to the school for first-hand information. And they are planning on a press conference on Wednesday to speak about the matter.
One more so went to menti on my 9 so ebra se me see.
Damn patro that.
And the question sounds one ya deal Fabio. Because BB say yes immediately. And not grata we member. So bomb money. So say no akwakwa say video na ma bonten a. Na nka wo panyfo ya me bi so mo nyina nka wo mo nya agwe wo mo nim de asi.
Patro.
Oh. Where's it? Nada na yen sir. What na wa? Yes sir, we report officially the ama police. But mpanyfo no mo ye adwuma no so no we employers ye GES and union na we belong to a wutu dues. No me dey say wo bomb mamane. So okay. In any case, still ensure that you late. 81 mo say one more ba one be press conference at their phone, right?
That's right.
What quality medical reports now video mo to say doctor for hwehwe no many idea.
Baby na attention work every eye screen. Into your mommy, some ice cream, some ice cream. The Koreans, they are now, Yamia dog, not damn the
But say when in here.
That's why I say.
Now what's your day school watch?
But manya 7 years I was school.
Oh, okay. Well, no family in okay, they own.
But
Enti ever since aboso mienu ntem asade we see ye no edien sakra na ede aba wabrabom especially wadwuma awoye as a professional teacher.
oh, things that in the ama my reserve on some issues. Now I'm only speaking to my kitchen, other issues, and now the ama my reserve on those issues.
Say no many bi ha as osuro say obeka on.
Aha.
Ansha na students bi aba be onye do. Na emfa adwin bi ma utrim say e bia wona me kura no obebo ho ban because madwuma no as risk no say de ye no.
Oh, opinion no there. Since the send the incident this year, they are extra careful. Baby, I've been no, me say, me didn't hear my best and a baby answer conflict.
Hey, sir. What take your personal security ni serious?
In Batran.
Ona ma ubo ho ban.
Batran.
Ade anya easy o. Na ebiasi pen. Oba we special local radio.
To me, the ABC, but there was one event here, and also a girl in the school, Echo Fast Squad, Echo Harase in the school. And also management taking issue in the app.
Na eno ko si den.
I don't know. I think the Omoma Akwalano Eba school. No, we school. After almost last paper, no. And obey sad, no. Against the teacher.
Say nkwadan a mo kire omade yi. Enu suban bi omutumi deda na di a. Yenim se nkane na se no ma no kura wo ho a. Enti se nei. Nkane no kura de amafo ene jana kwa na atwa ba begu wabobo ano na omo akwa akotem. Na se student betima gina ne kire ni anim. Na ona na toto. Eche se enya asem keto a yete hu bi. Etesen ne mu achechefo a mugina nkodan anim kirade.
Obeni yeah, ade na koye ni se once bra na ye ko school no na ye will be our punishment systems in our schools. This time around it has become something else. Ya kama from kwalani trim about right how more and a teacher name more and a teacher name you say it's ya kwalano ejina teacher name anymore or feel there or more privileges than the teacher. And our punishment system and the code of conduct, is not well strengthened in our schools. Because gone were the days that Akwalaye Bibia, the Timi Mano, indefinite suspension, the bed dismiss Akwala and present to senior the idea the repeat Akwala, but then your wholesale promotion, whether Akwala is present and one try. Or go to the next level of education. And Ama feels that there are some things that they can take for granted and still move through school and finish. Because when so was, on the very first day, when they were writing the social studies paper, a boy came there with a machete to attack a teacher just because the teacher told him to go and dress warm.
Hey.
After that incident, the police came to arrest the boy in the morning. In the afternoon, they brought the boy back to come and write his paper. And teachers were scared. Even after that, nothing. They gave the boy a bill Emma Otron papers that can every year. Oh, saying even though why he can't be denied of writing his exam.
Yes, he can't be denied of writing the exams, but after writing the exams, Emrano at the same brand year Juma.
Also, as I'm still when I'm the baby.
One man fan court and I say post for India 7 HB.
Daddy.
Enti when nyina na ususu say show mukutu pa ema woman town boys ne kabo wo yesa no. Enti aba ne sa no mo akyerɛkyerɛfo a mo wɔ kade ho. Ni titiri kade senior high ho no. Ɛdeɛn na mo yɛ mo afutuo bɛ na mo de ama mo ho mo.
Oh, afutuo de teachers ni bebre o ho adwen sɛ nka de kyerɛ de nka yɛ nkyerɛ until something has been done about it. And so GS before free region by, they gave an assurance to say they are going to do everything within their powers to deal with the situation. And I'm pleading with teachers to relax on their actions. Looking up to them, I'm the best for them.
Obansa mobile bibi anka 2 months ni se na ga maye kra man ye kra yate enye video na ba anka ye mu bi se na ke yente ye ni se ya frɛ wa ye no wo ka sei se anka mobile bibi anka maye mbo dada
o se we ni video ne ba ye no ebra me kan asem ni che bi no mu no na omu hu the intensity later until the video came out and them some ye who say one of them is a current student.
Asemo. Enti video no one release ye no so there na known to you. Na ebra mo so we ya we hu nipa no video.
Mpacho daddy.
Until say video no be answer hu say no mu twai.
Mpacho.
Anti na wo mo na wunnim say wo mu twa.
Mpacho daddy.
Oh really? Asemo. When you can be in what's the results here by now? What's the cade? My idea.
For now, maybe you move, maybe baby, but I cry, you will need Yamia do. When to an amount for Casema and Quade be almost fairly rough no. Na, and Mofana will phone you, Crumo. I'm all for Crumo.
Obian so ma wana so eno ma be din komo bia
one of my baby na so boy na ye chain ni dikan no
enna na busuafo ba na wofo e ba no mo sesen
omo de e chew pa na eba
se jamu manenka
ba sha
wan e ba ne mami ana ne papa ana se wan no
ne mami ene ne nana
Womo dehye na na omo bana abebiri mu no womo pa o chelse Agyeman nka afa wo ya wo sha widiem na wa akọbọ wo ka fa ko hospital eno ne ye ebro mo buru wie ye no a womo che boy na wo ka ne sa enye se video ni pie ye no na wo ka de na chiro mo
me ka chiro za se me wo police for it
some okay. Question. Just say they take a different dimension. But you may be cooperative na you should be as a course to be a course. Action be a say GS and I say wo union and so I would dominate and so won't be taking on. But next time the BBC see ya. Yeah, more by the BBC, but BBC ya 2 mumu be an see ya. And to some motanaso. So say video be immediately wo bo won panyu for amane a ankoma take your action bi kra ma ye nyina yate ye hu de asi so say the city no because a video na ma na ka ye din na ehyehyɛ ona mo so sa na ehyehyɛ mo ho na nsemhunu ekoso wo no so na enkoda ibi di you see bi say asi a mo fan hyɛ mo why Kwesi na waware.
Pacho David.
Oh. Eya semo, Kwesi. I just woke up and worry you mean you have to me no say, oh, said what team. Eto now. I said that team oh,
send me team so be oh man yadia kra.
Ana Kwesi, boy see be wakwa boy see be get.
Pacho David.
Yazu mu teacher for so na mu be so mo wa umte. Semo. Okay, do you say there? All right, it's with the I hwe why? Yes, you dey anybody to be any I be from. Why? Yo, a woman be friend ya pick up the takwa kusi. Why? All right. Kwesi that's a ban obey. All right. Abusia Michael Kwesi onona student said or Canada old student back or current student back on and a town boys nipa be 7 wamuko birim na ni video e ko viral until say video ni be ko viral ne de na cha say eto na me ade na ankanu anu no
ai kanu anu say wa
social media an advantage ni back e de man no eya ade ne be to so na abo ama ye hu de e ko
eye pass na no kwam say meti bibisa bi twa masum say IGP say omo de cameras no ebdodo na bi ba be bobo krom ti ne bi wo krampo no a se bia obi antwa aban de no post de no ebetimi a capture won say teacher ni kasa na o say wa ba mane a che ni colleagues na yi ba say issue no omo hu no won say I had say as any video mu no woni experience already nam da asem bitimi to wa wo kirem kwa wo ba bia wo si kirem
easy.
Se video no ba bonti na ko bi hu kwan ye de wo fa so a ti say no mo ye wo afi on se video no ba bonti na ama ho keka kra majere ndi kroma na nkrofo mo yere mo da so ko police station ko police for amane na anu ge yi die ye ba ye ya ye hu video won se obi a ehu adwiri no but okọ ye ko ba amane se ye buru no obi hu ye ndi omo nim se de sitie Kamera ne dia abe capture ba.
Oze kan so dia nenam police station say test am no.
What wa badom su ababa. Omo say o ende normal. Ende so on say wo be ka no obi nim se de sitie kopem bra. Ye obi be hu se ye di nkonwa e buru utim. Say ye di konwa ba uti watimi anante abanti na enye severe sa. Ba video no ba bodo mu say sa ma me no owu. Hwe ni hem ni ye kokoso na wo ye kura be hyew. Eya pass video na ba bonte eya pa
no social media an advantage ba kwa de boy no boy ma BBC a yetimi hu ne tenten hu ne pomesebre
na boys ye a mo no makobu obi no a ya chi nipa ba ko mo ansuro kra sa liki video no
eya se o mo liki so o mo liki anka de kra
o se asem no mo ni tia se ade ne enjojo sa
kata so mo aso nti video no releasing de ye
ene ze mo ane ye be chi
da bia ye we no ma release anke be se na ehu abeka ze ezemi ade ezi ya bosumi mienu ni abosumi mienu bosumi mienu ni
ye se boni suma ampa on se nka ne tete no ye nananom ye se boni suma years back
bibi say de obi recorded beto abonte ye ya ne nye won ye se woni o can't maybe damn na mucha bet na mucha bet say yen say we yi stars into yen hwan kosua na aze de ene de yen pe ene de hu hia but de hu hia bi nie eti wo ma twan na nyankopon apam ntoma wo mo san dia je no
ade ababonte ye do mo ase ye be chi wo mo pepe
okay atonam fa ensam bi to aso na ekwe
abusuafo yemfa the chronicle the bokrata no na yemfa nto aso na minerals income ye investment fund womo panyifo bi ena womo se kane ye former board members ni bi ena womo hyase ye campaign anasa womo keka niema bi anya nokre de fa ne ho ya chronicle so de ho amanebo aba na abusuafo osu apostolic womo so asori no de mfihye no adioso enum yes ho nsam so da ha womo hye ho fa the chronicle the democrat and so de ho amanebo ede abana naimos kuo no wei eyeku a amampanyi John Dramani mama ne NDC mpanyifo epa ayese yemfa nku galamse mepa atwo naimos no wo mu nkoka se omutu agudie no a ye ka no nye wo mu tu no underground asam ne yɛka no mine no yɛka wo mu say nsuwa yɛ kwae no ha asase no yɛfa nya kuia no yɛfa no koko ne sɛ me no me de koko koko area na ya na me odi no na ya na metaka because me say ni papa odo koko pa koko no na sika no kese ne ba bode ne banche no de ya na yetwa de koche kurum aha ba koko no de ya na onfa nche zanse de be kokra che woni akokali enti me ka kuia no a ya na mamu fa mo
me na mbro nyan ma busuafo mfa no amamre ko ye betena fi ache wo do mo fa mre yan betu TNT
ye betu TNT okay
omo fa ngu botom
mabre wa me nua ba ko awo
ye betu TNT
me nua ba ko awo nti mabre wa ni ni ho sisi a wakọ obuase enti senka aha nti so timi ko anse na eye yi dia ene ne dia da bia onu po di dwa me se wo de mane na me amhwe se bode ne banche betena kamu afidade so na eba bedru ne me ya me se wa abre wa pe wo ba betu
mo famra
mate ti wo dia bibia ni a don't worry me wo se me meka wo so ahima bo ko wa me ne bekasa na o sha the chronicle anim ha anode Lieutenant Colonel Joshua Setakla ano eno ye 9 months deputy director of operation on was hwe galamse no a ya pa ye se ye nkonkon no monim akade no ya de han akade bia wo se didi dwuma no esha eno wo se ahemfu bi mu ni politicians bi mu ha we ndi wo se ahemfu eno afa politicians bi mu wo mu interfere wo mu adwuma nti ema 9 months major yi adwuma no a wo se wo ye no enkofo do mu folifoli mu yes a chronicle the Democrat so de ho amanebo aba na abusuafo ma me fa the Ghanaian Times na the Ghanaian Times ani mu ana do mampanyi John Dramani Mahamafo nyini aba na we ndie wahye blue aha we Ghana media we amedi in Ghana enu bia no apam Ghana ntade de ya na efe pa minim ya na efe enti ana wase wo bu nkompo hwe ni nchi wase afie atwam December boso mi de tosu enum na ise kwasiada ne afe pepepe ena Ghana fo koto aba na abato na nya asem keto that time na migiram ewo ze hwe asam so ahoma chi miduo omo beto me wo mo se meto anse na me makọ akoye me da mabato de me si assembly member de da me nto na so MP me se wa mo homo de me make sure say me kwakose obi vote me de no me de kwakanse obi de one vote no me ko omo de me to dade so na me say ankrofo e ma ha me so amankoye special voting bi na me say me report ni me ya bato no so me tuntimi ni nipa metimi ye me center me wo SD wo center na me wo no me ni nipa me de kan timi ye enti abato no course wie ya awie ye no Omapanyi se Ghana for hwe bosha o share bra no ye campaign se o be reset Ghana no enyi se ni refi o san hyemu kenaka che Ghana for se wa ba se o ba be reset enti woni hihye be gu akwan mu ama Ghana for etidi a wo mu o numu no akwa be next level media grow second coming of JDM so wa media grow woni ni de woni Omapanyi abedi eche Professor Agyeman na Osei Agyeman na pamfo boy adwuma de mu odin se wo mebo ama mamu na kwaso nti wo mba be build wo se building better Ghana no wo se etimi hye ne yie se de be ya Ghana ni bia wo te wo man we mu no ho betimi ato no na ni remfi ye bosha wo hye Ghana fo ma Ghana fo dodo na enya ne mugidi a wo mkoto aba no de ma no Times the Democrat de ho nsem aba na Times the Democrat no se Ghana any Burkina Faso womu akontiase apamu omo de womu sa shakrata bi ase yebetimi aboa ama Ghana ne Burkina Faso yinkita wudie no yebetimi ahyemu kina the Ghanaian Times so ede ho amanebo abam na Vice President Professor Agyeman na Osei Agyeman na to African leaders anim se yenhwe ne yenhwete health sector no anase health system no kami ese apomde ho nsam no akoye something which is there abibire mama hodo nyina wa wani twia mpayifo no yade ya na omko omodo omomanso ko enti wa woni bie mekai pa sa me yonku bia na yesi hole in heart o sesen enti yesi ope baabi ombo omomode azigi se yede ne ko baabi for South Africa enti wo na omode ne ko ya yesi wode o maben wo ho pa mmom de omode ne ba na wanya pomuden aha eno de ya na eye na so se ye tam no atra bibire ma mamu ne na kɔ bibi foforo de ya na ha adwe nto se obi a emma ahonedi ho nsɛm anase health system won hye mu kina akade bi ne fidie bi mu ne apomudinfo no apomudi adwumayefo no akade bi omu hia yembusi omo wonim ti motivation ne ba sa no obi ye adwuma na ntie de se hwinim sa no a ze bronya so na me na TikTok am ko share be bo se adwumayefo no a company bu mo nye end of party no e ba adwumayefo no ma no ho dry end of year party no company bi o ma anya bi no adwumayefo ya no ma no ho aho ba adwumayefo bi wo ho mo nye end of year party o say end of the party na so e be reflect ewa account num tu ba ko ji account ni achemu hu ni ade bi account basa no a uti kondo basa wo ye adwuma December kra ye make 24th 25th December ye frost be ye adwuma ho hare because wonim say bibi ai nen ye de atu account mu a ayen home nanso so ba bi e be ka cho say mo ni nyame nko akokɔ kra mamu bi no e ba sara mo bompa say ma January ma mo ye de e beba na Mr. Vice President say hwe apomode ho nsem odi to bibire ma man panyifo mo prioritize say the be betimi aboa na apomode ho nsem so betimi akoye nim na times abokrata no anim ho say na Osei Interior Minister and was na Interior Minister say Kisi Agyeman nsem bi abeto odwa se papa no na nka nipa bi mu ye omadwe so mpeso mo gi ne kra fi nsem no say sa krom ayete ya me obi a na adwen say what or the Kisi Agyeman be fa kwambone so was say for the way o ma ehwehwemu say atwam o say ntwam o ma ehwehwemu afa won o mo de owura Kisi Agyeman fonye aba waji ne shoot kama blue kama ne wa efe pa ya atwa say times the workrat an so de ho ama ne body aba enura nwumresi ya kwada ya ntimi ankwada na amane ye beto odwa sem mrase beje fie wo mo chem se kwandai akonwa no wo mo adeclare no se adampan na eho edampan no eho nsem so wa hase a the Ghanaian Times the workrat an so ede ho amane bo aba na abusianfo yemfa post daily post na daily post asam efa interior minister de no anasa interior ministry de no a womo di niema egu akwamu se womo ye hwehwemu e de afa Kisi Agyeman nipa bonfo bi a na omkoye omadwen senka omo ekodi na wu a nyame adom anya amaso no omo the special prosecutor ora Kisi Agyeman ode mfonyi aba ye de ho amanebo aba na daily post ena wose efa a year after the reset no wose gold board womo a renew womo resource agenda mu nhihye bi ewo mu no womo ayesatrae ewom na wose gold board kro ya anazisi anote juma womo edie no womo aye krado se Ghana ni bia wo nsusuye bia na bibi kire na adwen ya efa gold board nhihye no ma adwen se wobetimi abane womo edinkita ho ya atwese daily post the bokrat anso ede ho amanebo aba na abusuafo mefa daybreak ade akien bia na daybreak and obo amane no say finance minister and what they to MDAs no it is assemblies no say wo mo modern say wo mo betimi a reduce audit infractions ahodo ya ekokokoko so na ye say wo mo ye hwehwemu efa adwuma wo mo eye no a auditors no koye hwehwemu a eya na twitwitwi bi wo mu niam bi wo a ya na nwo se ebasa anase ni se ebasa nanso so eja enya abanisa na omse da bi assembly adwuma na wo mo ye no wo mo nyene wo mo ho pa so metimi aye adwuma no die mu oden na wo mo ye adwuma no die mu oden no a eno betimi aboa ma assembly adwuma na e fine ntinyama bi mu engukoguko yie no wo mo hwisiesie se da bi e betimi aboa ma assembly adwuma no atimi akonkan sika sam totoye no ya wo mo fangu akwan mu ya daybreak the bokrat anso de ho amanepo ede abam na daybreak en wo bo amane en wo se National Service Secretary anase NSS wo mo chem se wo mo soldiers no they are in limbo obusa na we asembusa na obusa ni nyina ne se wo se Ghana Armed Forces were open recruitment no when we are officers for no junior ranks in there and they see the good dada etu hwe anim ha se ya what the route de la one acting NSA boss and afi so what they Broja Jemfi one say deputy minister of defense one so di nemfo nyini abahase a day break nso e de ho amane bo abana enra ye emra sebedwofi e beto odwa say panda ya konwa na dampan ya day break nso de ho amane bo aba na naimos die ya na medikan editu dwa no day break nso aka ho asem say o hye animasi ya the Lieutenant Colonel Joshua Setakla one ye deputy director of operations ya ono one naimos say ayemfo ene empanyifuo bi mo tete anti-galam say wo madwuma wo mo ye no wo mu si wo mo kwan o maye asi akwan de amo madwuma nti se de nka wo se kwan mu da ho no mo bo adwuma wade no wo se eni sakra na se enye sa na ekono ya che se day break nso e de ho amane po e de abana Minerals Income Investment Fund wo mu echire mu se si won wa expose empanyifo bi ana nka ne no mo ye boss wo ho wo mo anasa mo ye board members wo mo chem se niema bi a wo mo de tututudwa ya se wo mo keka no wakasa e de afa ho a day break nso abde ho amanepo aba na abusuafo yemfa the spider the obokrata no ananse the obokrata no na we the spider no we no de asa ananse pepepe wo mo madron de na to ase na abusuafo akuafo we mu de ohwe anim hase ya vegetables no ene wa ase carrot afuo ene da na kuani ba ko ewo hom na akuafo se ekame ese banks ahodo no a nanka wo se nkomohwe makuayo egira ne nanso nanka bosia ekonkan no eni anim se ADB no wo mo na ka mo so akuafo ase nanso akuafo no se mo ko wa we dodge akuafo no se mo ko wa ya bosia bi a wo se nkomo nsaka no ya akuafo nso so ya na wo se mo jebosia na ya muntua wo mo so pe nkrofo mo jebosia o muntua pa na ya akuafo wo mo jebosia wo mo bese wo metua enti mutua bosia na bibia bekoyie na ADB fo so yesere mo bosia bank no akuafo de ti wo mo konso a mo bosia na wo mo so emfa ntre wo madwumam na enka ntete no a ne ye akua na ye de abatire eye no anase ye kase kanka tete no na obeye kua na so obeware kwa na ye kwaje kwaye de ma wo ni aka cha se abatire ni ama chese aso enu ka ye kan de akuma na akuma axe no akuma ne de ama se dua no mese boso memiansa na onya mu dua ntu fam wo de se mo hu kwaye wo de kuze kwaye bretuo mu na ja mo wo ye to ye de ne ehu kwaye tum ene na kwaye anye kwaye biom ye de be omu ye to beti anadwo abeda no obete owiata oye dede no one na apamfo nyina egu ene dede twetwe sa na ade ache wo na mobi da bi na no mu abibia wom mese wo da wo mo no ye ne wo mo na ekoba enti no enka ntete no ena na ete sa se wo be ye kua eno kwanti mema no wo mo hye da wade mienu miensa wo se da bi o mewo no manya emma no matimi abo mo no de akua sansa wo kontimi nye so person ya last scale so wo nya yiri miensa na mutimi wu bebre na wo do mo ye kua enze ete ni edoso pa yenze ni edoso enti no ye nko a ye duafom ho a ye timi se scatter si ye be ye adwuma azie ye edoso yenze ni 11 o ni 11 na mienu afrim nti can imagine 11 na ye koko no ye so a ye 2 days pem ma me ne papa de na otwini na beti koko no so ye ko ya ye de wone be sese ni nyina ade chinya ne abo na ye se o masia we yeti ko se munko sku ngosu ade but si entisa mimi se metimi ayekua but me enye ehu hia se ji se me a me kofa se kan ene aso se me bedo da bi me de bisika na be ye nti ebasa no a akuafo ne se wo mko ADB a wo munya bosia ni bi ya che se the spider the worker atanso de ho amane po ade aba na ECOWAS ene AU African Union en wo mo so akasa de afa nanse ku bi a ya na sorry ewo na anokra ya zi beni kra no attempted ku bi koso a efeliye enti wo mo se West Africa nanse akamia se ku no ye tu aban tugu na sojafo eji aboso no mo se ya adoso dodo eti wo mo akasa de afa ho a wo mo se sa de
ne do ya adoso no eye francophone countries no enti se ene se bi say adenti na francophone countries
wo so aka asem wo Burkina Faso say wo mo a beni won so so wo mo a
wo nyina francophone That intra.
Mali.
I say Mali. We need a francophone country. Togo no me idea. Francophone country.
Togo ni de ndie say omo da so wo mampanyi o. Omo de.
I say. I'm say.
Nanse ma te wo mo issue no so nanse ya soja for nam kuro mu a.
It seems say francophone countries na say wo mu hu so ma yenkoa ate. So ma yenkoa ate. But omo say dem hu bibia famfre.
Yeah.
Wo mo colonial masters na wo mo portray bibi say dia wo mo bibia ma.
Ene de no kra makuma or free Togo.
Yeah.
Now no catch race o say oba Ghana say oba me ho kakra o say na kro e mu ode o na me say adenti o say say wonam shoot me nam street na say wo ye de o nam wa ye free wo ye achi o say ho ne de enti sa o na me say ade no say ha de obia ye free obia ne na wo bi na me say no say ho ne de enye bete wo ho sa o e na say ha no say asundwe wo Ghana papa. I'm saying, I unko biom no say ane waka na sa. Enti ane no krese no si bo amane no kwa na confuse say oh. Togo de ye nim say ye ni wo mo but o se de Ghana niema bi wo ho a ye nya na fofofo fala o se school kura no university kura no. Say de Ghana high draws wa bebri a wutimi nya bi ko no so ho class baako. Nipa egumu class baako no. Ghana ha obi ye wo nipa be 200 wa class back hey omo do so do ko we ho no wan kwntem onya konya kura wonya konya kura ntena so dise wugina ho
asemo
na se ubenya kwan kura no dise moto ba bi kura ubenya university ni kura akono eno so kura yenya asem ka 20 no ene de no kura se obi mu bo wa mane fa ebi mu ho a ya na ha adwenti ni Ghana yeso ye de ye wo no.
All right. Atona mami enfa message si kakra entwem.
Okay.
Na ye hwe de amanfo e de aba. Ni e try so say ye betimi ne parliament. Wo mo public affairs directorate no.
Okay.
Ye betimi ne wo makasa.
Efa kwanda ya konya no.
Yeah, krata no mo de buy.
Krata no mo de buy. Okay. Because I said ye mu bebre wo ho ase ye confused bi sa. Me say di ase men shedan ti ase. I said, "Tia menti ase nchire mu nheda mame ha because ninke nim se nko betena so akopim se nkanya me adom ochena but all the same no wo mo onimde yeah wo mo de omunimde nti wo munimne wo mo ye."
All right. How you need 100.9 ma memfa messages ni bi entwem ewa hana afi yentu aso. Mesha Kasantia di free amasaman. Also, we are still celebrating the 1-year anniversary for the passing of the MPP party from power to opposition. May the soul of the MPP rest well in opposition in order to witness the good governance of President Mahama and NDC government. I also heard a comment made by ex-President Kufuor concerning his party MPP. And I can emphatically say that the love for his party, I'll say he loves his party more than the country, unlike the late ex-President Rawlings, because he was aware the pains Ghanaians went through under the MPP, but he never came out publicly and boldly to speak truth to his party just because he wanted to save his party image at the expense of ordinary Ghanaians. So why now? His stewardship is gradually becoming questionable. Meshach, say some we are more bugusu amo kan no. Yo. But the mokika bin chire eye on penda da Kufuor. Asem kakra papa kan. Na motumu no agu no so saa. Lamtekin Rashida from Tamagol City. I'll say good morning, Mark Jerry. Please, as we speak, there is no election rerun in Pandai. Please, let us not encourage illegality. Ruling made by a so-called judge. I don't know, me pastor. One why Lamtekin, who are you to describe judge ni as somebody to you say illegal? A court na nebedi term. Court anybody term. Also, a petition that was filed after the statutory 21-day mandatory period following the Gazette publication. The Pandai results were gazetted and published on December 24, 2024. Petitioners have 21 days from the date of publication to file a petition, and they filed after 32 days. The High Court judge should not have entertained the petition, and into the Supreme Court, while I'm taking Rashid. And into my lawyer Gary Makonom and Franco. Adam Paul say, I'm afraid MPP may lose more votes than 2024 general elections if the delegates think their votes alone can bring Dr. Bawumia to power in 2028 general elections. Dr. Bawumia, who has insignificant ideas about the practical economy as he portrayed in the last 8 years, MPP should think of power now and rally behind who is accepted by the majority of Ghanaians. Alai Baba or the Free Madina. Also, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to strengthen the Ghana First agenda, especially in the construction of roads, schools, hospitals, infrastructure. That is another way to strengthen the city by awarding contracts in our local currency without relying much on the dollar. And we should look for Ghana First or Ghanaian First in every contract. Ghanaian businessmen and women who secure contracts from government should go for high quality experts to execute those contracts. Alai Baba Nediaba. That's it. I know what dear. Where's the good morning to Mark Jerry? Kwabinamafu and the lady among you. Please, I beg, we the youth of today, we have to learn how to respect our leaders or any public officers. Despite their ages, maybe you and I are not like them. Casino had the free banana in. Casino does it. We say it is said that a real soldier does his boasting after a battle, not before the battle. Therefore, 1 year is too early for the NDC to be boasting for. I just want to tell them to stop comparing Nanado 8 years to their 1 year. They can only be boasting after their 4 years. Ejumera or the Fribotiano. Enoka the first Americans say exactly 1 year ago, we voted for change to save Mother Ghana, and God has been so good. To His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, greeting to the Eastern Regional Chairman of the NDC, Dr. Makodi Vakevo. Well, it's a good morning to Mark Jerry. My name is Patrick from Tema. There is one MPP communicator who always comes to your show. His name is Mr. Setofe. And Mr. Mark, after 2024 elections, I don't hear this man on your radio laughing again. Or is he still in pain? Just you. Anytime that he comes to your show, please tell him to at least smile. Also dear. We see MPP are not violent political party, otherwise the country would have gone into war. This NDC government are not using the law of this country. Masaudi Edi Kumasa Bantama. Also, the NDC have proven at all times that they can never be trusted when it comes to issues of national interest. The MPP must unite and rescue Ghana from this oppressor's rule. Masaudu, or the Free Bantama. Where's Jerry? My name is Ebenezer from Kwabenya. I know Madi Jibril will do justice to the issues of Pandai. We in the NDC are on the ground campaigning to grab the seat. So the MPP should go and do same and stop wasting our ears. Where's Jerry? Good morning to you and your company. I think the NDC is finding everything possible to possibly get another seat from the MPP, but I tell you, it will not hold. Belated birthday to Miss Judith Amma Nyameche Oma Nyamesen. Judith Amma Nyameche na beso to na Nyameke Oma Nyamesen of Ada Isaac Kwaku Nyansa ena ono so di we abreye. We say greetings to Dr. Baomia and Honorable Ken, Quartermaster General, Taifa Jinyami Streets. That's it. We say Mr. Osei by Kwabra for Enetonam. I greet you. I think the Ghana Education Service must investigate the honorable teacher whom some students assaulted. Okay. We say I don't know you personally, but I know. Oh, I know good friend. Hey, on them you try business or how? I know me akasa why. When me akasa echi ni aka business. No ane ene kakra. We say imagine a court and a Kufuado nullifying a parliamentary seat simply because an MPP candidate challenged the result from 41 polling stations. Can you picture the uproar? Very people who are quiet today would have taken to the streets, calling a dictatorship and an attack on democracy. Aji within Nana Kofi Juma on different kranza. Sami Boachi different Samai Kese. I'm convinced that abolishing the office of the special prosecutor will not provide any solutions, but instead create an opportunity for the current administration to embezzle taxpayers' funds. However, if the appointment of that office is to be free from political influence, then Kisia Jabin should step down. The Pandai seat is and will continue to be held by the MPP, inshallah. Let us allow time to take its course. Sami Boache, Samai Kese. Well, say good morning to McJerry. The Pandai seat is definitely for NDC, so MPP should stay away. Ufitete, or if it's South Africa. Well, say McJerry, democracy is about law, and the law is the law. It doesn't matter, the case is tomorrow. Parliament and Electoral Commission are independent bodies. Kwame Edi Frakra, Newtown. Abele di Finungwa. I say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is the hope and future of the MPP and Ghana at large. So, dear delegates, please let's vote for him on the 31st January 2026 as the flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party. Alasan says, or the Frizenu Central. I say good morning to everyone. The so-called chiefs in Pandai should know better. I would just advise them to go down there and campaign hard and stop the empty threats. What did they do when the matter was sent to court while knowing that the court case, the outcome of the court case is not going to grant them peace? If the former MP was the one who won the case, would the so-called chiefs spoke about it? Alasan says, or the Frizenu Central. No. Dr. George Esiama, C4C Medical Director, C4C Homeopathic Hospital. Almost sign your liver experts. Doc, Marche.
Yeah, no, my Jerry.
There's no pair.
Senior, me who ya pa me da se. I chose also who ya dear.
Nyamia don't boko, me bacho dia che.
That of dia se.
Anopeni Yebisa says, Yapomo then said your brand ya no. And then so any answer.
Yo, my Jerry, Madam Asivium na yada your loyal listeners one na so I say impose and then die dikaya would say and can titiro efano apomudin a nkoma yeta di no abrano na yede ehwe de ekoso woni peduane mu na impose mato bi wo wa yehuni ntem na yaso ano esan say chronic cases kostro na chese crown koyare kostro bebre say efano arthritis efano kidney problem efano liver problem stomach ulcer problems with your knee, stroke, say a TIA, transient ischemic attack, the efano mild stroke, and I say a chronic stroke, hemorrhagic stroke. Yeah, really piano, mostly chronic cases, no costro be brave. And Tina, Yafatu, I also asking C4C, say, ye be bo de ro na odofo ehu de ɛwɔ sɛ odi de any kwan sɛ odi ɛne banma a wɔ sɛ ɔde ma organs ahodoɔ a ɛwɔ nipadua no mu yɛ nipadua no yɛ almost about 78 different types of organs ebia ɛwɔ deɛ ɛyɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ n'ahoɔden no kɔ soro na ama dompe almost about 206 and then over 900 muscles a ɛwɔ yɛ nipadua no mu nyinaa no etimi enya good blood na amo so enya ahoɔden ma yeso enya ahoɔden ayɛ adwuma enti na see edi nkɔmɔ titiro ɛfa brɛboɔ no ho ɛne organs ne nyinaa ho esan sɛ hwehwɛmu biom ma yɛhu sɛ titiro aduane a yɛdi ne nneɛma a yɛde kɔ yɛ nipadua no mu ɛno na ɛkɔfa chronic cases ɛde brɛ ɛma krankɔ yare atimi bɛtena nipadua no mu nti yɛkɔ afe no wie yɛsɛ adafoɔ ebeshia anomedidi ne de ye boy ho de ro se ye momodin anhwe de ye di ne de aye nom so na ankofa ohaw ameto ye nipedua no so yare ba ko a ha adwin bebre titru whether no ba besisa say in this time na yare a dompemu yare enti obohu se osisi okotoje waposo okon wichi kase na nkasa empokra no nan na esi form no bohu se tititi bi wo so a na wo ya ni nyina ye condition na ebekosoro this coming days enti ebesi ama odofo eti ase de hu nkomo na mpo ban bo bi wo ho a ya boye ho ban ntem na whether necessary ankofa how ameto ye so yare a ya to ne din arthritis pacho ebiana what arthritis that's mesra we say obenya emre na wetie nkoma yesu ye ba bedi no na ye nipadua no mu se ne ye kan do mpe almost about 206 na woni nipadua no na yankopon so ahyehyɛ ne se do mpe no ebi wo hɔ a omuti ne bepem pepepe nti so omuti ne bepem dia eni kwan se omuti no ehia prekope nti ode eye de ye no cartilage atontem eboa ma dompe no empem pepepe na say design joint asa na ebeka no nti dompe mienu hia cartilage ewo ntemu a ebema dompe ni ti no empem empo dompe no aho no kra no ye wontin bi wo ho a ye from tendons and ligament eboa na keep dompe no in shape sani ebeya eno so betimi nya ahoɔden na etimi stretch move freely eno ebiom no esa so wo nsuo kakra ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛfrɛ no synovial fluid eno so akɔyɛ sɛ lubricant ɛma ɛhɔ no yɛtro nti ɛma wotimi articulate saa area no hɔ easily nti yɛfa no sɛ wo joint bi te sɛ wo kotodwa sani a wobetimi atwe wo kotodwa akɔ anim a onan akɔ anim abɛkyire wo shoulder sani a wobesi rotate wo shoulder easily unsatia no kra no gaps nkiti edema ebetimi ama wo hanse webubu unsa na no ebi kra wo hɔ a na unsa no utimi wo settle bi a asensene wo stretch ne kakra na emu no atene ni nyina no nti nsuo esa so dompe nti say arthritis derived from a Greek word yɛfrɛ no atron ejina hɔ ema joint so ya baby a dompe mienu ehia and arthritis no inflammation nti joint no ebe honhono a na yakasa arthritis na empembebre no arthritis ya body a na ye hwe ye maame ne ye papa mo penifo no nanso these days nyoma asesa because of inflammations ahodraw systemic inflammation because of poor diet, because of genetic factors, because of injuries they bring. Ama very common young age. And Rebecca says some of the major risk factors of arthritis injuries. Yeah, you ball, you gym, yeah, exercise, yeah, push-ups, yeah, no bet me injustice joint and areas nimubi. A bit me ama na one pe when you and a bit me ama where your chances of getting arthritis. Ebisu ye kesiye bebre, ye building new body tissues. Ni na no put excess weight on your joint no. Nti waha omu be ye du bebre na sebi we phone no protrude and a buy a bontin bebrea. Na ama wo sisi ya oya, ama wo koto jesi ya oya, na ama empo no okon so ya oya, na mo edudu ne nyina no science no so sedentary lifestyle yeah pe examnum bebre nsa no odin empo carbonated drinks no ne bebre enam meat bebre every you red meat time so I the way no anajo emtimi ma aduane no digest ni akoda nti store a lot of fat your adipose tissues long term bones what you call ectopic disposition not just a fat no come back to your moja no me bua faso and so to me at your how a brain misuse you and abuse your joint Wabobo, Okoto Jene Pra, I was still man who bear 3 weeks, 4 weeks now, Haley, but we can say, oh, your ball, we need the ball, Hondo. Until one say, on China, what do you mean, Haley, crown or come back. Now, I call you, but we owe me, I just joined to Nubiuma, everything I offer serious complications. So, about infections, also, it me another major cause factor. Infection, bit is staphylococcus aureus, and as streptococcus said. Oba skin no na ekwanya aba na osipi into your pores no mu na okomo jani mu a otimi ko infect joint no ema joint no so ebenya septic arthritis. These are the major risk factors. Yes so I be ya carry and na yetna se bebre drivers any animal drivers I call long journey empo ya wo town running abribia na yetna se bebre no and so to me the changes eba ye chika se anymore. Am I constant pain where you see? Quite bones, fire to us, na my dome pain mu, ya koto j na chair con, empo my and son so crano, ninano, risk factors. Yes, why a co school, yes, your books be brave, the good bag, muboyichi, empo any animals, so I see your mano, be brave, ninano long term. How the brain, yes, secretarial work, I yet not say. Na ya type bebre ya te computer ti magari wa okra wo console ti ya djuma no ntina se djuma bebre nyina no etimi put pressure wo ye chika se no so chika se no so yango ade se ne se dompe kiti bebre cartilage ne de dante bebre nti utina se na increase pressure ne bebre pe na o ma cartilage na won tem no in the long term no utiminya another type of arthritis osteoarthritis. Not just a cartilage no area ma dompe no any kwan say hia no hia e ma empo wuti anye ya na ekwa akomia entin ya spinal cord no so wan pe weni anhwe na ye osisi wa na ekwa akomia o sciatic nerve no so na sa nerve na ye the longest and largest nerve woni pediane ma fire to ase wa be si ye nan no na fe o to ase start twetwe bebre ma o sense no form because sciatic nerve no are responsible for motor, which is movement and sensory. Senia yesini enya sense of touch where nine ho to bone say o nine ho ayo wisi bebre. I say nine no crano, ahoɔden na wo mu no eni ho saa biom. Aye hobly. Say o sorry pet na say o nine mu ajojo. Empo o nine na o pagya no ko emu aye odududu. Aye ntini nyina say enya problem. It is a cartilage ne wi a na wenya osteoarthritis. Ebisi wo ha na your body no your immune system. Your immune system are my soldiers of the body attack ya bia eba ni pediano no meku omo. Almost so they be no who foreign body when ni pediano ma attack no. But you should we say your immune situations be wo ha obo say o body nankasa attack o white blood cells nankasa attack o body no. Because when they say foreign body be abema also uniform autoimmune condition now our body in area san etimi ema arthritis build it up and then your friend rheumatoid arthritis no and pen bebre no ne hu esan say no etimi nante spread it apart from cotogenous joint no etimi ko weni etimi ko kidneys because our body no attack be wo ni pediano as a foreign body. No, another problem arthritis system the by genetic factors or family member only be or our male parents be will be likely would know a high until your body will say a checkup Now, some of all these conditions, you be doing come or see a factorial history, you be so see a scan, you share the capacity of organs, and so I be share. Say, I really or family in my be man who advice, no way to one more now, quite dear. I be also 80 for Modia Nakai. Not to anamo, Nabra C4C liver specialist hospital. Na yenye ningina no emfa emwa se empo arthritis ana condition dia doctor so dia jiro mesra se pomodiana fra C4C number me de betuje se o arthritis dia nsinsan so be break me ba so utiminya tenderness and sensitivity to touch baby a hoya o ya no ye de ensa ko kra na unya problem onsa no timi ye titriti wo nine so ano kra no etimi ye titriti obi kra o sorry anopa nensa no mfele se ne dia ati so dia pem dan ansa na we hu se ha moja fm ebi sukra ho a pens ne ba no esan so ehyehyw na ohun hyehyew kotodwe hyehyew emu ne ya o yasan so ehyehyw ebi kra ho a o groin na meka o se o 90 ho na ekobe bi a o pelvic region wo no na unya pains bebree ewo ho onsa tumi ye titwiti o joint no etini ehunhu no eye kese ema enokra no ema emu no woso nti obi wo ho abon se ni kotodwe no o te se ekasa ni nyina no eye serious signs are actually set to anamo and yes ebetimi ama serious complications apart from rheumatoid any osteoarthritis no any septic arthritis your lupus arthritis so and also so autoimmune it says immune system no attack your body no now one major common one so the different gouty arthritis if I show say no insa ano be brave you do a lot of proteinous food and mono meat bebree your proteins bebree sedentary lifestyles no do bebree your bread boy was our responsibility and also breaking your money down into the finest form of body ni use so now the any concept body ni use no or the above thing in the course of doing that or breaking proteins into urea and that's a uric acid. So uric acid no I was say a kidney a free any pediano but your liver ni ho dey obetimi breaking it down simple breaking it down never doso woni pediano bebre na kidney no entimi free ho a obo say settle wo your joint ni mu nti ye fa omoja kakra na ye de ye fa ni ESR electrolyte sedimentary rate obo say na uric acid no e was through bebre na e chere say nya gouty arthritis na wasi ye Kenya obrebo no na ye ma diet plan na boa na proteins no uric acid level e build wo ni pedi anim no e ba from na ye Kenya o kidney no so no to me waste of uric acid na build wo ni pedi anim nyina na free ni pedi anim nti mesra say enye pain dia na unhia painkiller ebi wo wa na the root cause no we root cause ni free ho pe ubo say pains ni nyina no aba from nti say ofa painkillers bebree na so pains no da so wo wa mesra fine shell ho enkofa times 2 times 3 times 4 increase the painkiller na wo no but see a professional in this case make am for see amount ne ahwehwe organ no ne ehu die nti a ofa pain na ofa chumu no say arthritis no rheumatoid osteo septic ana say gouty arthritis a ni nyina no the treatment plan wo ho a say one pe na ye treat a utiminya serious complications with the joint utiminya osteonecrosis not just a death of the bone tissues mostly caused by trauma but the body no any problem stay for a long time bone tissues na ho ade ni nyina no ekofom ebi so ho a in severe cases utiminya condylosis cartilage na eda dompeni ntem no etimi rekra ma ni nyina yera eba sa kwan kese pa bededa ye chikes ye bone na wo ye chi no bebre nti amaye sorry anya pain yetnase anya pain nante pani anya spinal claudication your spinal narrowness of the spinal canal nti na yechi no ese bibi mmia we echi ni nyina no science betimi dia otimi anya bleeding inside the joint nti joint ni mu start say a bleeding nerve ni bi kra timi ya pinch nti unya severe pain otimi nya stress fracture bibi kakra pe na odompenu mu ebu osteoporosis bones no be brittle na che say from akra bona Paul Kakana on 9 Pima, per bones, yes, you don't pay no. There was juggling syndrome, so about dryness of the eye, dryness of the map. Meaning, serious complications are arthritis, bit media about Nipedia, and see for see body rose, Pacho. Ya bia doctor to the natural. Sefa brebono, a fa kidney no, a fa arthritis, I di home come on, a fa sciatica, a fa empo nerve issue, bia a dream, nina, me pacho, see for see your wisdom. Now the area and say a tree of was near yes can amount, near whom be a problem, no free. You now see a foul, would just why a fa, I testing, you know, who be a problem, no free. Now the natural homeopathic remedy amount. Me pacho, yes, and near Kenya, brebono so. Esan say drone crab brabo no nya say metabolize a drone mana ye ejuma na etimi aboa ma pain ni yare bia woni paso nipedia no nyina no etimi efrem ti mesel baby a wo bia no C4C adom no ntia ho your promo of free delivery or baby a wo bia no o place order for Liverton ya de be bro na Liverton the Kenya brabo ma brabo na etimi abo ejuma ye aboa organs ni nyina mo so etimi aye ejuma ye. Now your free health screening so eguswa erani wa Cape Coast Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden aguna odobenso branch kesiye pa so ewo ho watakrade opposite Fejai Main Sport yeni anuma ewo efie kuma shama eziama ni nyina anu fama ni entre opposite Fejai Main Sport kuma so ye just so kwa amujati junction eno so enye irakwan pra Accra ha the Adenta SDA junction. Yeah, Juma from Monday, Equity, Saturday, 7 a.m. on the dot near starting 5 p.m. near upon treatment plan, scan, nutritional advice, exercise, physiotherapy, Nina and natural homeopathic remedy, Nina Kanwa, Edebe Boabuani Pedian. If I don't be enough, now place you order for Liverton 050 00 40 331 050 00 40 331 and answer 050 00 40 328 050 00 40 328 C4C say obra boy ya wonkwa etikai na bo humban na hwe ye na kai say yendro no eye natural as a canipediano ne treatinipediana a once treated forever treated Marjorie anopenso me da se bebre yankopon enka ho onka opan fo ho ne okru nyina no moye ho ban na onfa ochina so enche bye bye
dog ya da say enanope Dr. George Siama or ye medical director C4C homeopathic hospital no ne yete ne nka no ye ne obrabo no me fa ni agro ya me be adomni agro kudi bro nyan aka enano 16 days meva abrabo ni agro abejafo no aha omatenase na eye nene papite atenase ono no menini nyina na wo eye constituency baakum do me kwa benya constituency and Manuel Dako also a member of the MPP National Communication Team on so atenase say yaba bidin komo and then some yaba be twa no pandai and some you bisa say parliament eti amre bi na ba ne say what is the fate of NDC ni MPP nyina akpandai seat wo mani abre ye bidin ho komo 9 months for the yaba betu dwa say tax force 9 months task force one must say influential persons bi one money ahemfo omo ha omo dwumadi enti enu so mun sam te sen omo pen dada kofo ansam a waka de afa MPP nkugu a womudi ye wono eye lessons bi edema MPP ana se omo pen dada kofo banka ni ye meba cho yebedi hu komo ye ba sisi ye
Dr. Brane Champon, oye se kutu, oye se bamo. Abodi abom nani amnani sewo. Dr. Brane Champon a me frewi. Me frewa abodi abom nani yo. Abom nani mama sa chonka. Asuna de shekon kura pres before tete no. Onya doma sha onso. obubu wankwa no oda pejana ne ona ati wosunsu di animsam obade nyame ayi na me ani o ori abakwa hutom mianto abamano ese kutu sebam mianto abamano Dr. Brana Jampo obedi kun mama yo mianto abamano
catch list ni nie enoma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no hwem so betumi a ashew na obeka ya jontuma miensa duku potomanto this way chocolate drink na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a this way chocolate drink na kan sia ashew udan kawanu ntumu ho me be mo anu nso hye kura de aka ho wo hade wapi ho o ka sa batete edafom ho
this way chocolate drink
kra cha be pe baba ware
ashew
ye fi say this way chocolate drink sorry no pa no ne yenom ye bi hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom kokko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye
FDA ahwehwe se adwede nkratoe mo agye atum se eye
Cool, fresh and trendy with a new look. Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime. Natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Na mansanya so. Adawroko fiaman homene so ejiji tonton sansan ewo neat 100.9 FM.
Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie. Ghana Montie.
Jamu akwa be de ba Ghana Montie so ni 100.9 mano da kon atena se nenne kpabite osan me church member kra ka ho ena eje se osan wo me constituency mo ba bi a me so me di me kwi do me kwa be ya constituency Taleze
bini ame hoye pa na wo so e
nya me ado bi akoyo
ebe ne den igusu kakra
ya na about no wo message say asema wo san kana bi we down ho no
atomic run about no
say be di bronya wo san na di bronya e twa de ko pa say ye ma o say agbo
yes agbo
MC
MC ba dis am otie
MC ye ka tro aka be 16 days and no chamber 24,000 abe there you eto so ya dey tentem na ye because say see me pie ya me ko washroom no me hu say bronya mframa na agura me hwenem say bronya mframa na asase e ba nti onye no be sisi on tam ni twam wan ye say bi akoye Manuel
Marjorie
chale na say
twedi ampa adom mama yen kwane ahoden
yes
nti ye dey aseda na de man
that's right
akayira John Dramani Mahama na ni NDC for
that's one do oguso
okay sende mo amuhu no na mo behu
na wo hunwe what wata de so aba betra de hunwe wa bibi kaka na bia say so we de da bia me ka say ade no hu bibia no say nyame adom 24th mo amusi mu hu hwe nyina mo ntie me
okay
de enko yie nso a ye hu ye ne beka nyame adom 24th ye beka ne ha o the 24th ye invite okrabra 24th me panel members nyina 24th
no ye nyina ye mbra
ye
homecoming
at the 24th Nit FM Ghana Montie ye homecoming ye panel members nyina omomra
Yebeba.
Momrana 24th nya assessment okay babite na mose kpanda na mose say parliament so na cultural koma ECO ene emunsem kpanda na ucha mo two major political parties mo fit here there
yo Jerry Mamenchia etiefo
devotees
Mamenchia Omampeni Yera John Dramani Mahama and Minister for Finance. Me did say was say Ghana ni bia so ya no pa or shed that bomb pie Emma Yera Ato. If you say Ato ye homegrown economic minister Minister for Finance. Wa anko Harvard, wa anko amafo ye le any sa no manoma bi. Okoye ni PhD wo take here ya. But since I did economy e share nsa be bosome eduba akumuni yewi. Obi atimi feel say wastage any no manoma na ekoso wo mem ho ase no. Put me say reduce confidence investors e wo economy yi mu no. I mean ekoso ye nte say pensioners o ma ye adwuma. Te na bi no e ka say Joma Hamade na ban je bibia yi. Ye nte say pensioners o ma serve of my including a former Chief Justice, Eko Pikiti or Ministry of Finance say I'm more haircut. Mama Sofia, Ekufumu aye juma for years as a war man. Skaka kra omunya ya omodi investment say edu omu mpeni mfie so a sabi omodi bi beto toto omu BP ndro ni no mano. Ye ma omu haircut to the extent say na sika no kwamu sanka. Enso na ye raken ofuriata wa committed $97 million CFN to amana ewo we ye fani say Odibus Cathedral says cano says cano wo me man kamidi nka se ne kan ho kire no nti omude omunya abotre enye no ba bia kra ye na menchia for addiction brunya na na ewrem no nti minim say by this time so tie neat pa
I just say bronya na na ewrem nti na wo chia ni
me chia so micro mi ni only so na
na
me so papa so ye na
okay
nti o se me kwa me ko hunu na me ko yimi ho edi kire no
ana no kra
father we dey ye chia o bronya na na ewrem no na me chia minister for interior me say ndra me back pandai but my minti we free over
that tifro OSP there no ana there
yes hwe on my way edumre bia e wo say yenjai say ye de Ghana for adwen edi agro kuro ma say OSP anaye rakisha ben oyobi di hie o oyobi babema oyobi kunu oyobi papa oyobi wa faase enti sabi answer na wabe OSP no now a lawyer ni e okuro mu ase ha na odi na juma obi enim say back criminal law he's one of the best Osansu a lecturer at University of Ghana, I mean law faculty. Na assassination attempt mielu before 2025. Before 2025, me fan of Yera Dampare. But the Dampare I know from a distance, you know. And to say, Obi, I'm making attempt to so be taking the life of the special prosecutor 2 times and can all act on it. And the identity BBC Akoso no Kisi and report to my police, but rather he chose to report to Samedako. I told you, Samedako say police for Mako 17. Na Samedako no ne kese ye saying, ne tintin ye saying, police for Mako 17 ahankofo no abono. Na police for 17 etugu Samedako so bona. Eti ni body ebi beka. Oh. Sameda akon. Abra Sir John Wu ya, Sir John Will hu sensem bab abontene. OSP. Iraq say jaben Edimrika ede asem no call financial court 2 say opeso arrest will no. Me go ja me nua chasowusu. Ono na na oye Yewra Sir John ni executor. Ye call court na obi bu ahin gine mama Yewra Sir John wo yan baby ko. OSP edi nkuguo wo court wo wie ye na epon ye no. Before judge ni be make ne pronouncement no na OSP atwe judge na adwen asisu say Charles Owusu abetena Peace FM I run the commentaries be about Sir John Will no ne nsɛmsɛm bi a ɛsɛ ɔka no wɔ nyina ɔbɛka ɛkaeɛ asɛ wɔdi asɛm ne bu asɛm no wɔ Peace FM eti judge no ɛntwe na so ɛna judge no caution sɛ sɛ asɛm wɔ court a ɔnhwɛ na wa make such a pronouncement biom judge ni making the ruling wie yi a OSP no lose case no from the courtroom na Samida ko no hye ne lawyer for atade hye lawyer for che wo se nya na corridor so no mo cha so wusu asaba mi kan Magdari opa frecha so wusu fa na 2 years sia obeka tell I was there with him ono eti na me nim so bit po se no kra po se police for kra po ahankofo no po a na o mabu no po na me nim so bit me abo no because ono o hwe Samida akon ene yenua Charles Owusu a Owusu eson e wasen Samida akon eso osi ye nja no mbo no e wo court ho ena amafo patapata ye pie free court ho a ye buy udim say high court complex na car park ho e ho so the same thing ena ye patapata ya na Charles na fe na me say na wa wie ne Bible school obedi so futi na say asena why very calm on per se because enka emu bia ebi ankasa na nek bia ko meche because me say me nyina ma Samida akon empiepia me sa eni enka court ho na anka judge ne be ache nyina gum because obi anya be ma se obi akroma se enti no ade a OSP sika Ghana aban edema no from abra ye man pani dada na kufa do ba ye be pim ene budget a de bia ekọ OSP office any ohwe enoma a omoye office ho na Ghanaians are losing confidence in them fa ABJ papa ya na first no wo PPA asem ba yi Ghana Integrity Initiatives for a petition Shraj say we investigate the activities of ABJ no PPA for boss wouldn't say asem no start year 2019 within a few months, na PPA for Shraj for wie wo investigations. Abandon papa ne say, "Oh, to me hold any public office in this country for the next 10 years." Esubisa me no kasa ba pimu nei. OSP etimi emehu ba bi asasem no akosi enra manase write up bi in less than 2 hours. No mo dey beto say asem no court. Enti media Samida akon ene the boss nsem no de me de say minister in charge of interior Era Muntaka say a police for ene national security for ehwehwem na baby anokre no da no yemfa nto enti until say police for the woman find this baby out no assembly o manu bia no be say me pause for now ye call Pandai minua MPP for tama emre bi etwam na omo kasa kromu ase omo so omo na omo ye omo party na lawyer for edoso omo pa na sebi NDC party ne de sebi akwakoye na nkwasefo akwakoye street boys ne ade nti da bia no mo de sere se o file motion e wo court enye injunction se asem wo court na se o file motion na se o koso lawyer se on file motion bia sa motion on to so be move motion no e ma judge ne be determine say sa motion ya wa file e wo say o hold on to e bi a trial no na se bibi no enye injunction me from high court ruling no me nyanya judgment ni bi kan ye but ne nyina yeti ye ne say enipa mienu a wo mo gina ye si ento mo so aba e wo kwandan no ba ko ant ne ho ase say no be because wa bato no mu a ne ni anje ho na say MBB for kra wɔn internal contest wɔn bɛyi yɛ ati sɛ ken camp hey raise issues about no baabi a ɔmo fa nto akwan ma nipa bi nya ɔbɛtumi ewi aba no and one major ayi ɛyɛ ɔmo sɛ proxy vote sɛ ɔmo mma saa de no ɛnkɔ so NDC candidate no ɛde ne documents nyinaa ɛkɔ dan Tamale High Court ɛna yɛwura Wandam nso ɔno nso yɛ frɛ no ɛna ɔno nso ɔde ne nsɛm nyinaa kɔ ɔmo nyinaa obiara ɛma ne lawyer kɔɔyɛ obiara frɛ ne witness ɛma ɔmo de asɛm no ɛkɔ hyehyɛ so witness bi a ɔapia ɔhɔ biara no ɔmo cross exam ɔmo yɛ ne yɛfɛ no cross examination ɛma yɛtoto n'ano nea ɔbɛka na yɛ no ne yɛtoto w'ano judge deɛ ɔno deɛ ɔte ne court eti ɛyɛ the evidence na ɛyɛ available no ɛna ɔhwɛ so ɛde am making the ruling judgment no mmemme kan bi yɛ nti no mitimi nyina ha ɛnkɔndɛm judge no anan ka sɛ but judgment bi ɛbɛba out biara no na se a lumba issue ba yi ɛba yɛ na nkurɔfoɔ bebree na kɔndɛm judge no but judgment ni bɛtɔ hɔ na nipa dodoɔ na anya abotrɛ ɛka judgment ni wie no ɔmo hu nie nti a judge no a ɔyɛ ɔba osi saa gyinaeɛ no nti judges ɔmo yɛ nipa ɔmo nhyɛ da ɛnsi gyinaeɛ bi just to favour obi but judgment yi ba out yi yɛwura afɔnyɛ markins a ɔyɛ leader of minority group in parliament ɛbɛka sɛ judge no is trying to please his paymasters aburo ni mpefe sɛ ɛnyɛ NDC aban ɛna etua judge ne ka ɛna judge no wayɛ n'adwuma for several years ansa na sɛbi yɛwura John Mahama ɛba bɛyɛ president ɛwɔ ɔman mu ase but oyusu platform a onya wɔ parliament ɛde malai ne judge no ɛnyɛ opportunity biara ɛmɛyi ne ho ano nso wɔsi ɛyɛ animal farm judgment wo yɛ lawyer ni o and when you disagree with judge being the ruling na you know what to do eti no yɛbɛsrɛ ɛyɛ rerun ɛne yɛkɔ bandai NDC ne MPP bɛba aba bɛyɛ ɔmo politics ɛwɔ hɔ yɛto aba ne wie a obiara bɛsan aba back to baabi ofiri kɔ bandai mo na kuro ne yɛ mo dea sɛ mo twagya to mu a mo na bɛkɔ atia mo sɛ mo to for development so a mo to ɛma obi a n'aban wɔ power a ɔwɔ access to sɛbi mpanimfoɔ a ɛwɔ soro hɔ a obetumi alɔbi ɛde development aba bandai a development bɛba eti no yɛ deɛ
babite ɛnɛ deɛ awo ka no next 10 years yɛbɔ kyerɛ wɔ ɛsɛ ɔka the same thing mo betumi ayɛ campaign bi aba saa asɛm na mo ka sɛ eduru rerun ana by election so a ɛsɛ wunye obi a ɔno no wɔ abɛn mu ɔno no deɛ yɛnim no ɛgye sɛ abɛn a ɔwɔ abɛn mu no amanyɔkuo ɔwɔ abɛn mu no ɔno na by election ɛsɛ yɛn hwɛ so
asɔre ba na ka pɛsɛ ka meka ne sɛn pandai for ɔmo mpɛ development
bɛba gya nya wɔtwe
asɔre ba mese pandai for no sɛ wo na yɛ pandai assembly man anasa oyɛ ɔhene wɔ assembly wɔ
a MP yɛka MP a wonim MP bi a ne party akɔ opposition nso na manfo no wɔgyidie wɔ ne mu paa because no bɔ no homɔden nso no oni abɛn mu MP level na nyɛ obi ɔwɔ abɛn mu a na oni abɛn mu
enti na ɔmo tutu ano because we need abanu genuinely so we need it pandai for no pay development
na withdraw obi anto abɛnti ano ɛyɛ court no ɔsi anomalies ne discrepancies wama ensɛm na mo de court ɔma fa nkɔ court so obi awia figures so wɔn de kɔ sɛ biribi ankɔ yie
absolutely
ɛna court ne hu sɛ biribi ankɔ yie deɛ no mo nkɔto no foforɔ
yes biribi ankɔ yie
no wɔn tu tia no
asɔre ba
ɛjɛ wɔn establish that fact
asɔre ba
ba me deɛ me kɔ no mo kan sɛ is not about
pandai
tio ɛnyɛ pandai asɛm na meka wasɛm a meka ɛnam sɛ wɔyɛ ma sɔre bɛnti na metwe wadwe so sɛ daachi bi sɛ NDC kɔ opposition a na by elections ba sɛ ɔbɛtena manim ha na sɛ wo campaign ama mo candidate a ɔwɔ saa constituency no wobɛka deɛ
me say
wobɛka deɛ
at this moment
and no be someone no because press before ya no you're consistent
me say baby me ti see yi me say find that for ehia development
yo
onipa obetimi development abrɛ wo mo wɔ hɔ no any NDC MP
okay
enti no say bandai for here development pa say ebi a ombetimi anya university wo ho anase bi ombetimi anya training college anase omo akwan ombenya nsuo ene ade a e wo se wo mo toma NDC candidate no because papa we did it for the first time ho akọ parliament e wo empeso ande so eti wo mahu no ne ye kan nyina ne say parliament there omonye eboni bia judge am making ruling
okay
and na woman notify parliament initially kwa na majority leader ene ne penny for senka papa ne kwa na me ma ne ma parliament na speaker said there be ya man 7 days enti enu ametiti se na ono no owo ne peso aso a wanya nkrofobia omo ye press conferences ene ade say
oh ahemfo na ye yo so wanya nkrofo
oh that be na say ahemfo nye politics
that be na wo so omo politics
na ne omo ye na ene ye den
wo mo se wo mo pass ndwe nti wo mo rerun and say ba
na say judge na otena asem no so no o wotumi say wotumi make those pronouncements ahemfo so no e wo omo so dwumadi omudi a constitution has spelled out wo dwumadi omudi judge say enoma bi e course so the evidence e beto wono nanim e watamale high court no o free say bibi anko yie enti e wo say omukọ na mukọ rerun e wo bandai obie ni ho asabe ode aba anasa sabe ode bibi ekọ ho sani aye koto akwati a obi a mo were ntu no bi wo gidie e wo yewra yehu no ene ne benefo mu say on be provided the needed security to ensure say ye beto aba no pepepe akan wo a bandai for free say wo na obetimi di development abre wo mo no on be endoso sakpandai for free say ni obetimi development abre wo mo no any NDC candidate na they will do the needful sorry ba eti me demand be si ha
Mate Manuel Dako
Mark Jerry
yes sir Moso Pandai is here Mose
Jerry me that say ano pay ni akwenya ode ma me mefa akwenya yeso di achia yira Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia nyagopon yad mo china no behye ne nto aboase in the I think upper west region also into bompa ese nyagopon kan ho ene ne ho ka for Haji Asamira Baumia Marjorie mechi atiki akubo na no pay the incoming national youth organizer COTA Mr. Also Chairman Delary Afe the current Greater Accra deputy youth organizer Mebunu na ye wo Greater Accra na nyina yesi nyagopon yad when the next election they dey call the main youth organizer Marjorie and as a government WhatsApp group members for no say government WhatsApp group members for
na saden kre free na matete a one more family kan
Marjorie na me pese kan me na asema ba be kan no
saden
say me chi omu nyina na omu kan na omu fa wo so nya den enfa nto so because ade
amatete a omu se bibe one obi afro Nigeria government WhatsApp group members am say no say dem WhatsApp group members no
dan say ye wo nkrosi CSOs bi
ska wo bi
oh be 78 million no ebi be so unka 78 million this year 78 million ye dey call communication office in government
and no ye create WhatsApp group
that be and then trickle down e bo mu nyina so no Marjorie unsen and CSOs for ni nyina homu nyina be dan te say you can the purpose of the government I just aban your mother is spokesperson for the government bibia omukra timi beka asem kra sa aban dan kasa ba beka and so many things in the era of Akufo-Addo na omuye de fa ho nyina ene abedane normal omu nyina omasum some journalists some CSOs some kind of say some chiefs some pastors in this country I'm very shocked say eneye Sundays yentimi see tie ne ho ne oma bi na yen kan bon mampeni is very make word I'm not that shocked it's normal intimi dia mesre kind of say admin so mo government WhatsApp group ne so mo kan Mark Jerry na omonfa ne ono so nto so na yen hwe na at least ye benya one objective mind be our platform no so Mark Jerry
video
I have been making a submission. BBOD I think say was here clear. To force on your homegrown. Yes, he had some education in Ghana, but Okoye master station at Oxford. Enti onye homegrown totally bisa no or some attachment kakra masters in taxation. Now coming to the issue of fire. And then the homegrown now. Oh yeah, the masters the casem.
Yes, oh,
yeah, the casem.
But you're the finance minister.
Yeah, for masters the finance minister saying. There is no requirement in the constitution that says for PhD holder. Me say.
But so you PhD and yet
Yeah,
criteria.
the finance minister. There be. Marjorie.
Yes, sir.
Mama, black banda issue no. For me, Marjorie, you call say almost yanko by election. Now at the end of the day, it's here yebeko. Yedin kunima, fine. Whether we lose, fine. At the end of the day, Marjorie, just one member of parliament from the MPP is enough to challenge 275 NDC members of parliament. Say Yedinipa Bakumpo as member of parliament for the New Patriotic Party. Or no cry enough in parliament as seen 275 members of parliament from the NDC. Marjorie, with the super majority at NDC, LOCC, or parliament. Just tell me any impactful thing on my. Just tell me. Any impactful policy you're making me a passing to relieve the burden from Ghanaians.
Impactful policy.
Yes. Marjorie, first of all, policy are Ghana for a suohopa. Marjorie, Galamsey, LI 2642. Marjorie, Oma repealing. Say Agusuo.
Yeah, repealing.
You've not repealed it. You've not repealed it. You've not repealed it. You've not. There be listen.
And one more repealing.
Yes.
Parliament bar.
Yes.
And as a parliament,
Parliament in their 120 days promise within 120 days. Yeah, 1 year still Agusuo. And if the government is very serious about it, Marjorie, they will do that through a certificate of agency. Any other holiday. Cancellation of holiday no or my certificate of agency
send the name here
enti galam say there say you so there hu here me boa
o da send the one dey beko
na move under the certificate of agency ti say send your multimedia D-levy di koy under certificate of agency no ade na multimedia fa say galam say hu here mo pa na mo pese ye gidia ade na mo fa nko under the certificate of agency ye hu and yen so yen sase say but you won't say oh enya dia ehun hia sesia with your 189 members of parliament. So the numbers, I don't know why they always want the numbers. Listen, it's not about the kind of quantity, it's about the quality. So for catching my summer MPP as an opposition ayaka mbemu. They don't even go to with the numbers from war parliament to even their own budget. They don't read budget from the parliament. It took the MPP members of parliament to do the corrections in it. The current majority leader no nimum pose on my budget over $1 billion to purchase among other things for private jet for the president. No nim.
I'm sorry about correcting no.
No nim.
Ye retuli the Ghana Air Force.
No nim na private jet enye
mampeni ye budget bi no esi ye to private jet amampeni. Ye si ye retuli the Ghana Air Force.
Na private jet no enye mampeni ne be use.
Oh say no.
Private jet enye mampeni ne be use.
On any day. On any day.
You see, you know why you are suffering. You know why you are suffering to make
any day. You have private jet. Obejari wo wiem. Yeah, 1 hour be able to $70,000.
Okay.
And then you obeto private jet. Let's be granted.
Time
you are not granting me. That's the fact. Yes. So see akufo adejari wo so ma fa come now beto no kitchen wom. Ejaye wom. Ejaye no kra matise say e2. Matise say e2. Enti joma ha ma be dware asa anu aduane wom. Tu oza fi nyino be nua wom. Talk about that. So say right now because of the dirty politics that you did in opposition inti. And then you want to reframe the whole thing because we are retooling the Air Force. Now then, presidential jet, yeah, the Maya can say ambulance service na keepy. And the Air Force na keepy. Tell us, you are buying among other things, you are budgeting over $1 billion to purchase an aircraft for the president.
For the Air Force.
Now for that, don't do this. Don't do this.
The Air Force is different from the president.
Don't do this. When you make your submission, now I've done all this. I did we have done it. I've done the same thing.
I'm sorry about correcting.
Yeah, we have done it.
Babide.
I'm sorry about correcting.
Mebacho presidential jet banner. Your wife was it him for the comma. Maintain the outcome.
Me say.
Yeah.
Budget I the parliament. You see, you retooling the Ghana Air Force.
Na abandada no yede.
There be not the retooling can say Ghana Navy.
One man
for retooling ambulance service.
Abandada. One man for haircut.
Dominic Nitiwu.
One man for haircut. Me say. One man for haircut. One man for haircut. What do you down status?
Don't do this.
I'll give you time to rebut. What the man?
You rendered people unemployed. You've rendered people unemployed. Your 24-hour economy is suffering to see the light of day. It's obviously a that tangent that we can go. You want to fill parliament with just numbers, not substance. You are focusing on getting members of parliament there without substance. Omutinasi makes submission cry. Like they don't make any substantial statement, but still just want to add up more. Even if it's one member of parliament from the New Patriotic Party, for us, we are okay. Because just one can stand all of you. Because the key here to go through your own budget. As if Moko say for cabinet meeting concerning the budget. Errors are a womb. Errors are a womb. The majority leader of government business any idea what budget ni mumpo ye. I will say yeah the mighty minority and the pointing out.
As also they are okay. Is that the first time a minority are correct?
But Marjorie said
a whole region. Budget more budget a whole region.
Yes.
Man finds a minority for the draw the attention of Keduvrata and so
Marjorie Patrol, they were in fan camp.
Voter region,
young train, I drink as a young was a quite be coho. I don't purchase a was a womb
or amended the buy. And the voter region was captured.
When budget,
the attention was drew by the minority.
Once a budget, there be when it comes the issue of roads. I know you be better say idea womb. Because he had the 1 point over $1 billion as Shemua, who as majority leader now unima. Concern. They are working. Omatria government Agyeman so was out there can be a water region. And almost okay, and you coffee being found. That's one day no correction. That's not correction. That's and I even no correction. Marjorie.
Yes.
With the issue of motion now, finally for me, Marjorie, these 4 years are you want me 4 years of wonders, 4 years of surprises. It is say bibi eba man expect said there will be surprises, there will be wonders within these 4 years. Bibi to say a judge can give a ruling with animal farming. A judge can give a ruling with a quote from a dictator. So with the ruling of some judges, it shouldn't bother you when it comes. Because first of all, the Yera Matthew Nyinam a file motion. Meboa. And this debate has been between lawyers for a very long time. Say when there is a motion for injunction, do you continue with your kind of saying idea cost and as obey the status quo no as stay the same so that in case the injunction application is being is being granted now, it won't jeopardize the situation at that moment. A debater, so many legal brains and making around it. And I don't want to really stress on it very, very much because it's not written in black and white in our laws. Say when there is an injunction application, and I'm not sure say there is any ruling, and I said there is any interpretation. Unless yes, every day is a learning process. Marjorie minimum say if there is any way be as I say when there is a filing, we kind of say application for injunction, the in the pakrona or say or acting pakrona also jai bibiamandi stay the same. That's why the parliament to proceed their oil because first of all,
say court and grantee.
Yeah, that's number one. So with that, in my view, and I make an obiani view when it comes to that particular one. In my view, just like some lawyers, you know, I believe said I was government, parliament, now on trying the ruling from the courts pertaining to the injunction. You know. But once there is no Supreme Court, there is no Supreme Court interpretation, and I said there is no ruling backing this particular application when there is an injunction. How the whole thing should go by, you know, I believe say, yes, sir, but the ruling in Tamale High Court on any issue, say, obey 41 polling stations, Abba Parliament, Abba a kind of court, and in some they see any now swear the whole thing turning out this way, no, it's not the fault of any Pako election, no, and you obey the issue na court, no, omu cause this whole chaos. I'm on movie election, every that particular polling station to the regional level to collate it. Once you've given this ruling, I grant it, and I say I'm making the floodgates, and I behave the floodgate, and they say, so about war. Not a point. The only thing that I need to do is to cause chaos. At the end of the day, Sankwa on your favor, cry, obey me their court. Then based on this particular ruling, Yebeka say yanko to ababiem. Say, Antissa, how can a candidate send 41 polling station to court, and at the end of the day, an animal farming judge say, Magrante say, Monko to the whole police, the whole constituency BM. If this judgment is not coming from an animal farming judge, which judge in his right frame of mind, and about granted this kind of ruling, Marjorie, we are paving a very slippery path. We are paving a very slippery path. In the coming years, no, it will harm us as a country. And a MPP, and a Winnibeje. But Chinebi, when the table turns, na say a bamosomoswa, yempesi a beti wo kromha. Say, we are witch hunting people in this country, and now we are pursuing people in this country. We don't want to hear anything like that. Well, right now, the reason why I'm not so much into the issue of the seat, whether they want to pick it or not, they say, with your whole numbers, you are not giving us any you can say value. With your 180, when you are not giving us value. Granted, see, I talk about Bandai. Now, me say, I was so much about my government. Party, send your development. Marjorie, okay, could see by election your corner and say, okay, send NDC for a year. So, send me your call. Me throw be ho akwetia ebisa ne say e kwan na NDC for ye ba beto abana na omoye omadwen so omoye wa akwetia no omawie ye se ye to abana wie ya no omujai e kwan no fi no mokoye. This is a deception. Why ye registration omobeye wo akwetia some few days to election obi enu ya friend so mbeye eduma. This is the deception of the NDC. If me boa, Marjorie, we sure some more reporters around your friends akwetia. Mbomunko cross checking back catch is here. And development now work and development ben and a worker. Development ben a worker. Because the muko asemo kwa ya akwetia. Besi and atonsum. You just went there to deceive the people. Because your own current members of parliament are crying. Omunya development enko omukrom. Omu youth are crying, and they are said Ashanti Regional Chairman of the National Democratic Congress. Also, the grassroots for a pursue for a Juma. And I'm able to say, "Ah, nothing. 133 negotiation. I send the 24-hour economy negotiation. Agenda 133. Almost a Juma. Marjorie, I said, "Mete, almost a Juma be buso. Be Juma be buso." I said, "Saying, a Juma never does want to the state that we will import people to come and work. And then when this grassroots grow, munye Juma." Yeah, go and check. Ashanti Regional Chairman said your grassroots are crying. Your grassroots are coming after him, seeking for jobs. They are not getting. Mu 24-hour economy and then we say you can say government WhatsApp group niba kusaba beka say it's a long term. You can say 24-hour economy is a long term thing and then say the strength of the power. No. Oh, me refinity. Research your CDD for you. Marjorie, Or say a long term idea be na nya idea be hu 1 or 2 years be say. And you see, hey, the power of 78 million, no. The power of 78 million. CSOs tend to become government communicators. And they do better than even government communicators. And then open conform with me defend the government pa CSOs. Open conform with me defend the government pa asofo bebre. Open conform with me defend the government pa Marjorie. Na ahemfo bebre. And brother who on him be kra oti na okay Matthew say ye tu na de so onyo him mpo. But or impersonating him with so on him na he was throwing jabs at the New Patriotic Party. You see, look at this. Just look at this. For me, you can go for all the numbers. But at the end of the day, when you lack substance, when you don't have what it takes to govern a nation, no matter your numbers, still the mighty minority will prevail. But that's my Jerry.
Well, some of them say need 100.9. Maybe other ones, but my main share messages via mouth for Cheguma. Hey, many abe. I say politicians are just dishonest. Kafra. Politicians are just dishonest. Listening to both the MPP and NDC, I have drawn my conclusions that both are. I was at the funeral of the late mother of the Free Zones Authority. See you. I said, Mark, come and see how both of them were laughing and having fun. And then I said, what can you? The public needs serious education on how to follow politicians. And then there be a me no trouble me. Good morning to you, Mark Jerry. Don't mention my name. We did this man when come over. I had next house send a message now say umbese mbodi na di kan fa bransa because can making can message in can be bobudi go we menu aba prekope my sweet sister but that's all asemo I'm far away. Well, say good morning to you, Mark Jerry. Sometimes I can't think far on some of the issues going on in this country. But I believe we shall learn lessons from how the politicians are treating us. Politicians in the said they be a catch them say, we do a machia when in now. That they be an end they make. They said they are many abayas and their mammy. They be a radio swami kappa. I wouldn't be sure now. I wouldn't say, yeah. Oh, why do you so moko? Why you put a corner? Your man is still buried. Yeah, Nana Kunedu. Nana Kunedu. Nana Kunedu Adjumar Rollins. Ne yase. So, command Ura mama yaragane afanyo mark in aid. I don't want come on to nobody serious. On your parliament house. So that's the internet. Okasa wo dwen no dia. Ene. Comments out of me pillar 2 say my MPP family campaign for your candidate. But don't insult or attack your opponent. After all, we have to come together. Kukurudu. Let's unite for victory 2028. Well, Papite.
Minia.
Yes, now say oh.
Mame. Minia no making a submission no. Or can say NDC for buy or ma render for jobless. Share 2017. Abra MPP ba be mo ho. Na
na wo back.
Me ba Mr. Jeffrey. Na madam for pa na senior minister, the secretary. No me mate. Ye gina ye tena school musua dey together. No me mate.
Na ye dey.
Nti me ko chia no. The mere fact say me call office ko chia no ma me ko ya tena se no. Ye yini free office yo. I'm telling you. Me ko tena me ko chia na ma me nsuo no me ya me tena se a.
So next time.
The PA who say baba ho no. And o ka kire senior minister say secretary ama in this senior office ya see. the next day no official.
But when him say we are aware, say is it a statement of fact? Say most of my any pebi ekwotenefi.
Me who so be ekwotenefi.
Oh, wait.
Why?
Your friend is saying statement.
Chief of staff.
Julius Debra de Bayan. So we need my mechanical. Senate nkwa. If I bet 300 or motive. I'm telling you. From the state
November. Wouldn't see a 2 about December. November. No was a party full soldiers. 300 I go go Senate.
And yeah,
it doesn't work like that.
And yeah, no,
there was you see there's a whole motive behind sir last minute recruitment.
Baby day. Me say me Jerry me to my culture categorically. Say Senate one ma me so motive ya mama am kotenefie. Enye obi a na November mu ne man appointment. Enye no kre.
Nti dodo say na wo hu a omo appointment before November.
Beba so me hu kra over 100 of them.
Sorry ba.
One appointment before that time. Make me show appointment letters to you. And they at home. Can no maybe on say more party the bar be me ya can I said the before ya can omanti you know. The collapse of the banking sector nipa ne goofy and no munwi no. Na nya asem keto emu mienu no mo ben me pa.
Media me say.
It's the same way o.
Media me say.
Silent maturity.
Me ko chia madam for.
It was
enough grounds for the senior minister. And senior minister during his vetting, or say, NDC for at that time 2017, or say quietly we will lay them out. Senior minister,
okay,
or say quietly we are going to lay them out. Me boy, Opa Busa be a phone license.
Papa.
No, media, but you see, to me say,
Papa,
we need to set this. I mean, let's get this clear. To me train. Emma, when we say you are losing an election, just a month to election, no. If now we issue appointment letters, now we backdate, no. Some people got the appointment letters even after December 7th. Now backdate, no.
And until date, you backdate you be appointment letter. And until date, you will need Papa Kokra, Felix Quattro for you, and Farmer Bonte Becca say, as soon as you backdating appointment. Felix Felix sorry ba told you get me adwuma wonsema well me in fact I pay too much attention to because it's easy Felix Bekatre say Honorable Julius Debra and the statement not the buy you know one more young adwuma no ma validate one ma dey enye papa no do obeyi wo mafiri one ma dey papa no na wo ma to aso so they dey why pan ya single person
sorry mama make say me na moderator otie ye it mama make say because me no me sorry ma what him say all these state institutions no omo activities nyina no eye board members and the provided direction e dey ma wo mo say me no ka say o say Ashanti regional chairman e ka say youth no e man pressure I can tell you on authority say government agencies nyina and starting recruitment bia omo ba NDC for ba ban mu no omo appointed acting CEOs and some of them are still even acting. Some of the CEOs are still even acting. As at even I say August year me boss yewra Dr. Omanebo Amamukonya plane crash na isusu bebre ho omo ni board members. You take the banks for instance opa we as a journey check with the banks say that ben no munya board members that ben na board members eteki officer or make say okay based on ebia slaughter e wo ho no yeah for the past 300 because the CEO is in an acting capacity on to me ever to me any recruitment and your board and the best chances are recruitment street for munya omo board was somewhere around September ya munya board and even if they have to go into sir appointment now NDC from MP before making your last minute now omo here the board to be in place say le be ya won betimi ayes adwuma say be chila enko for how be evamre director general and as CEO no because how we director general na confirm we ya in what capacity will you start recruiting because ya point to be class HR na board ni ho you are acting. You know, ye yame ya adona se ewura January mu a ba me de na me kan se me de me ko chia obi o me ko chia no ma me nsuo no mo ye enam so ma senior minister eyi sister lady again me nua we eka bi about akwatia 2016 okwa Ashanti regional empeso a omo to aba pa ma MPP Kwabri East one of them
university
eho na Miewura Sejon ofri ono 2016 nipa to aba ma MPP no mo ye 70,962 about 81% and to aba ma MPP 2020 nipa 86,437 and to aba ma MPP obuka so ma kwanye no o man peni kotra Musisa station Kumasi Otek FM aga kire wo mo say so mo to aba ma na o ma kwanye ono emfa ne ho. That was Oman Penny Ekufuado. Kas asem o kache kwabri is for no. Ya de ye say. Akwatiafo etusu development. Ena mi nimpefe say lawyer Bernard beye emma akwatiaman be hu say you. Wo mo tusu development. Enti no pandai. Mwasua ensio maso ansa muni mi ewra jodoma ni mama so no oba
okay
oye okwese obeye akwan obesi schools obesi hospitals obeye enti se mu here development dia me say munchu so NDC candidate no oba MPP candidate because MPP no they have nothing to offer oba penikufo say amamu a MPP abaya ewra Dr. Mamuba me na head of economic management team no o se no ntia se or former president o si no ntia mamu na say amamo ni ti 89 wait very serious statement an indictment on Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia also I say Ghana for and I be before to abama no who now you head of economic management team na say former sitting president Yewura John Atiku say amamu a no boss mbabu ye no ohun amamu no ti ehun amamu no nan eye ni wusam na me akan ene ya kan make say contest kwa machi me afim
Medansen okay high and neat 100.9 enche yebeko atiefo so na minua ba kon o minua wo United States of America ye Worcester na nyankopon ya adoma 27 December eye na K or year end of year party ye wo United States of America Worcester yeah, to see 91 Stafford Street. And na 27th December end of year party na beba so. Masa, why ready so obeko? I'm not so kate so obeko. Na yakwa koji ene ne asamba. 27th. Eba so. Eti na ke. Mo Worcester Ghana for wo titiri pa. A big end of year party. Year 27th. Obe de kama. Well, now this
Marjorie.
Yes.
Akwetia kwan na ye ka ho ase is based on nsemo omo kan prior to the election, the by election is a monto about for development. So let's discuss in that particular. Oh, please, we'll make you submission. I was let's respect each other, please. Commit me interrupt too, but I decided to respect you and then keep quiet. Marjorie, in that context, no more catch almost monto about for development. And no Gina also talk about for development. By then, no more they try to see a point so some more yeah. By this time, dear, at least Kanka Senka was 60 or 70% completion. By a 2 by we and a moment in so call yeah. That's what we are talking about. And some can check Pandai for say almost to about for development. Is it Wagadre na moya kwetia for na Musa be the same thing? That's what we are talking about. They are to me now or car about say November you make recruitment, which is not true. And even you can say no cry. You ras fellas of Osukwache. You two about we in 2016. You are John Dramani Mahama appointing Crawford, you they can the shark boss. And then he's still the shark boss. Any dumb level. When we raise the concern, as some of you fellas of Osukwache any. Or some penny turner of office 4 years. It ends on the eve. I best swear the next president in. So within that particular time, even the eve I best the next president, that particular president can take decision. Maybe I'm Jerry. And he said, no, but now say we made appointment in November. yen find the secretary no cra. Na is wrong. And then you are trying to tell me, say your director of your minister in charge of communication is dishonest. That's what you are telling us today. Say your minister in charge of communication is dishonest. Say in the year 2016. So it is neither here nor there. You've granted people unemployed. Moka say, Mubeshe or my ya appoint you earlier. Now my retain your base and see. Deal with that. And don't try to justify the whole thing. Marjorie.
Yes.
Let me come to the issue of NIMOS. NIMOS for soon. And then NIMOS for esu say aban mpeni for bi and one moduma ne nkoso.
Woman cancer.
Almost say there are people in government, politicians, maybe. No, Moka, news. I can give you the news item. Marjorie, I read it. Okay, Marjorie,
almost say
yes.
I him for
politician.
Oh, one man you say the word politician. One must say I am for influential figures.
Oh, no. Sorry,
Marjorie, influential
what I saw,
figures.
I can give it to you.
Babajo, take it from me. You are my program. So you say my program is for there.
Okay, wait, so who are the influential figures?
Politician and yes, I know
okay, who are the
influential figures?
Okay.
Of which maybe I don't know them. It's young kind of said you
politicians, Marjorie. Influential people. Who is an influential person in this country?
Oh, as of when influence.
There is no way say media personality make Nakoka chair 9 months for some more munyo mejuma. If for nothing, we saw what happened. Ewo ye kan Collins Dada ne constituency. Meboa.
And I told you I'm rano.
And I'm so cause influential now politicians can be part meboa. And they are even part. Who are the most influential people in Ghana? And the politicians. Maybe they were being careful not to mention politicians. But him. Say aban penifo shase mo beka kire say you are fighting with Galamsey and mo na 9 months ye so munye adwuma mpo mo munye adwuma ade ye John Dramani Mahama mpo kai say 9 months crying what say mo chase Galamsey yes mebo Marjorie ye okromo na ye John Dramani Mahama ka kire say sebi nyanse nim see ebe ma sojafo apension crofo mo mind omo ye Galamsey mebo Marjorie ye John Dramani Mahama sebi nyanse nim say a soldier for ebe pursue Galamsey yes. But a soldier for na pursue still Galamsey yes. Ye wa abemu penifo mu kura omoso mboama 9 months for nyo madwuma omusisi omokwan mu ahemfo esisi omokwan mu yesre mu say Galams Adepo President Po is not serious about fighting the Galamsey because president cry is serious na ka LI 2462 no God beko under the certificate of urgency. But because the president himself is not even serious when it comes to the fight against Galamsey, are not serious. Therefore, they are heckling they are heckling 9 months. They are making sure say Marjorie the midi I say as some Rakufo kind, there are some section of the media person almost twist as some ye media ekasa cross say or say onti amembuo na say which is false. He never mentioned amembuo. Or say nyoma mienu bi na wanti ase. De edi kan. Or say DDP no wanti ase. De atosu mienu PDS wanti ase.
Cathedral so he wasn't informed.
Yeah, and say
or consulted or you see the word.
Yes, and then okase na nka yetimi wie ya na nka be boaye. But yentimi wie I want the entire video. Or say yentimi awie nti NDC for to be used here against us. And as a member of the New Patriotic Party, nyoma bebre your nkrofo who are also voiced out when it comes to the issue of the DDP. Okay, I think before the election in Paira Napo Beka Assembly. Or say it was a necessary evil. Okay, say you get to me cry. We have to know how to restructure the whole thing again.
And we cry Mark former new Kofodia.
Marcus Ibeyeboa. Yes. So about the idea peculiar to Yerakufu. Many people have made comments about it, and they are entitled to it. And I don't know where Okonya Bibi or say Yerakufu say na onti amembu na say Yerakufu cracker say when it comes to COVID, Yerakufu let me managing ye. Why not talking about that? He praised the government. And he's entitled Obia in government. Who are Bemwa and you maybe will hire Beya won't hear but because it's a collective thing inti say Ejituma will be at the call. Endra na yera kufo di ni 87th birthday. Marjorie. Mefa konya so e dey wish happy belated
Thank
birthday.
you.
Who say Marjorie can me the real cry.
Oh,
happy belated birthday. And I was also say media I see him as a god. Enti yes so yes one when so asoma akendie. When so asoma hu akendie. Enti ono de ono ne yera kufo ado de. Omedi party nanim kan obua efata MPP for the more yente say ya no ma e nipa obtain the party kura bedroom baby kura na yeso a toothless bulldog. For us we honor our leaders, we worship them and we know say enyoma na ewo omumu di bu Ghana kodum pempensuo bi no echirima yeso ye besua na de aboa de ebu o man me da say
Meda say 100.9 so ne ma me de wadwe nchire 0302257902 0302257902 and 0302243540 0302243540 Mache
Champion Montie.
Yes, you.
And of any other encounter.
Yeah, encounter.
National chairman, you are honorable party against the ministry of no, my God, the name was on the and what I can say inflation above from into one yard there, dollar above from into one yard there. Imagine a dollar above inflation above from not a water bay, and it was electricity bay, and that move to Akostra. Not and fast for inflation, there are no cost of net as one fast for any and then a bind the water to a market 9%. Meanwhile, I do not point this. I want to be house. And in the ministers, no, what you are going to 57%. All times here, I have any percent on their 2 amount. Meanwhile, I for one, I beg for on all for car. No, electricity bill. On the acquisition care on account of 9%. And then remember, I hear more about him 9 months, and 11 months, and 10 months. About it, 1 month, I'm in Canada. Sana maybe I need to buy it. Extra for a year, not 3 good years. Or some cut 3 months, and I'm going to ask you. And the abandoned by the butchers are written a register for. You never can afford nothing. And the moment over Obama and the party phone call because all kept was to star. Abandoned Cocoa 20. I'm on the Chama College executive in Perifona.
Okay. Meda said Anamako, Mamma Fado, Meba Tomache. Yes, I can say, like we answered the star, you know.
Now what is that?
Yamia don't.
Yo, your family are buying me Catafra Shaman. Mammy Power Konya was in a Michami boss, and a boa. That was for operation director or Dorman. And a forestry commissioner, Dr. Brown. Very fantastic man. My dear Papa is born in Woodmore, Papa. And you my power forestry commission. The Tiana and a chairman in our call it Chama. You are Shama. My dear, my MPP won't say what to say. And no Mukwan or Mutia, the president to Kokayo. Yen United Kieti. A memo stand time, a memo Kankaya Mudibra Ghana for Papa Nita, a memo now Mudibra and no Tiasi. A memo Aqualaya Woon Wanda, President Kufado Brand Mutia, a memoir. Former President Kufado Nipa of Yadi player, a memoir, entered the Ghana for Prayer Kai. Who can Galamse issue? Galamse, name Yamu and now Mutunu. But Galamse, I never caught you of Ghana hand and Kufado. I didn't know your mind. Yenny, if you come on, no, do not memo Papa President Mama Jaffa Ghana for Montie Papa no my mind. And now you can say, me 4,540 Ghana because yellow gallon catch babu. And more, no more, and damn watch. Now you're told 250 Ghana, and now you're 85. I'm a papa, Montie and I am woman in Nagada point. Sorry, I'm down.
Okay, Madam Siana, what dear, Mamma Fat, you dear, Mebacho Mache. Yes, I eat you.
Where, wow, they say, I can't feel phobia, because African man to ship them.
All right.
Yedika, my memo, Minia, MPP, Nabaso. Then, or Kasa, or Bren, once in this in episode, yet maybe near Kasasa or radio. So, Pamentia, Dr. Brand, a champion, incoming flag bearer, MPP, on your neighbor. Now, the Papa Boateja also, also bad national chairman. Now, some 24 way, the MPP anymore, will say, Sophia Muhammad, and I just call you also text, not just a baby. My Jerry. I will say, on my penny for 4 seminar, Wakaya, you animal NDC for me buying. Mopasa mo de campaign anasa mopasa mo top mo pe problem bi ma man pani ko fo no ye nyina video no ya hwe ya tie entesa but mo de entro contempo ana man pani na kasa no oba no ro aka o politics de entro kakra ne ya de nsem papa kakra wo no enti mo de mo aka mo trim ya majari galam se na sam na wo ka se aban pani fo kan na o se entesa e sa pete majari e sa Tobakaya, Oko Awi, MP Ahoho, I have put in China, so yeah, and this no to Galamse. Oko, Okasa NDC original organizer, or I stand now most fully, one you want to talk. And the yes, the woman almost one bemu, what bemu year too, and the Galamse and I did some ya, Yaka, and I saw for putting na empanifoɔ ɔmo ka nyina ɔmo nyina yɛ di nsɛnkyerɛfoɔ binom tɔɔta sɛ na akonya ne tane a na deɛ ɛkɔ so yi yɛ yɔm bi a magyari ayɛ mo nka o ana deɛ ɛtɔ so ana wo sɛ inflation na do tab abɛ ne ɛtɔ sɛ 15 cedi 20 cedi ɛnɛ abɛ 40 Ghana
medan sɛ ɛna wode aba ma memfa de odi hɔ mɛba tɔ makye
Magyari, good morning.
Good morning, Etio.
Yeah, I'm the MPP for no. Today no party need group. Instead of the party na yenka. The party no yan fan ko check in the phone same no sound give you money e ko papa umia. The kufuwa kana among what tries on of politician no. E be chance. The party no mumma yina yan fa Kennedy Japan. Na yon boy chairman. Na general secretary no ko bia mo san pa nombra nomba ya party ni anya sa dia party na go wi
medan se mefa next one mache
Majari
yetio
is Hannah doctor kofa by one maki yempo kofa by one or say kwame just fight when you remember that want to say
na me adom na ho ye pa
Only your doctor and it's police phone and a father. Now, my man has almost want to say,
Obiatiapo, Amiado.
Best minister for Jido Susin and Senator Roma and Mark man or more scholarship nippy, then finding Muma or yes one or account the Shaban Ibuzu, and him. Incoming as such charmer, you are in Cassia on board, or I'm with how a comes Minia could be a Dr. Mahmoud Bobia, opinion poor, a very natural doctor and could be a Lydia. Na duka so mesre tapa hon duma hoye no yamona bafo implement duka no so mo doctor hemai olmai kufa samo kan no ewiase no se obi a wantimi ana wo ba no wantimi anka wo ba samo a na ene ma kwa ne sei oluma na openi ye na mesre candidate ye di candidate for no se eno all the assurance ko sia won pani je kufo na na wo dapa omo nyina sre bonsa na wo supporter wo di eche wo kan sama kase wo ba me wi ni wi o me cabinet minister o mo na be di cabinet minister enti ye kasa ye hwe kasa ye mu ye na ye kasa ko be fa so ye wi ye nia no enti minya opportunity fan company enti ye me sense Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wona munkumu ba MPP yantality je ku for eternity mo pene ku for eternity Doctors eternity, I think that his opinion for all the regions will lead except a voter region. Honorable Colonel in China, Panam Kranzwa, or Mubuti Chanino. Let's say something way too much, don't go see an answer. And if some will do on Peneco for that, and they do almost often go home with the and I'm going to do school. And tell ye.
Medasem, honey, DC. Bevelas on Marche.
Hello, good morning. Philippine reputation. I don't pay Yamin Shrauni and the Audia Maya because sometimes no more Rumba will still on my sometimes I've been in the Mamudi to Jano. I have correct your Mama Etias, Yamin Shrapani will name the Yango and pay me Chia, could you add a book? I mean, Sharna, Erasa Media. na mepacho na we bisa say yeah MP NDC MPs for no pacho betimi invite Teshin MP about studio no interview na mai for your tin in catch
Ana mu hu no parliament ana. Oh, yeah. Ano nsiamo.
Ba ye hia se ye pese ye tin enu ka ye tin enu ka ta che. Ndi ye hia ube interview na ma ye. Esra wa.
Yo. Ni dey dey say.
Me dey Philip.
Debi wampi no.
Ayiku.
I'm say Bernard and Benjamin.
Bernard
Ayiku, okay.
No one interview na mane hu no so the plans are the matching for.
Yo. That's so far. Okay. And hand the Jumedi and see we be our free be that. Papite, final comment in go.
My final comment has to do with Naimos. As a ye share Jumedi o mampeni ene na ban omo aye about illegal mining. O shesenia ye maami a wo Environmental Protection Agency ene me madam for when you baby call honorable Mutala Muhammad money ade a MPP 40 me a year 30% of commitment of mampeni show ya akenye ha na ye wone o mampeni kasa a frag chamawu to me body ni say won't otimi to galamse wo forest biamu because abra Professor Fipon Boatin report better
defense mami ona yanko
abra Professor Fipon Boatin eden report better was say chamawu to me any na pam for any certain kingpins from the presidency hey to galamse odi deliver no o man pene yi minister no mo adi eno ja wo no mo eti Ghana fo nyina nim say abaya obaya yensuo nyina asai okromase no MPP abaya
meda say Mano
Mark Jerry,
yes.
Me quote way every city news. They quoted the Naimos for Nasimo Mukaini. Every institution has challenges, and we are no exception. One of our key challenges is interference from influential people. We encounter this from politicians, chiefs, and other stakeholders in area where we operate. And today indicated say politicians. Ekaho. The Midi Mark Jerry, NDC for already whenever BB Abase ye twisted. There on propaganda when the thing is there black and white they will twist it the kind okay election results but me 41% almost 38% and also and on grassroots fact and figures cry almost Montie they are also me dollar
that is not fact because gazetted once no
41
yeah that's what I'm saying
but the been say NDC for the okay crowd Montie almost still 38% na no that shows you how they are. They are tossing me, ye free so now ye can't say dollar 14%. Or more than almost 70 bisu system. That's how NDC is. The midi we cry ye rakufo. As some more kind oka DDEP and PDS. Or more make your musabation be almost say government, almost say abain. Clearly, they tells you the kind of people or mubu omai, or more than tro and dada dabrabasem kontompo and omudi omai. But ways no me and you maybe at the end of the day, you'll be exposed just like your 24-hour economy is exposing you. Enya and 9 engine so agenda no mo policy no ni nyina atonsuo.
Madam Sam, hana yade dwumade ni si obi bia wo frɛ ye bia ye da asemo am text ye dem ase. A panel members so madam ase Manuel, that member of the MPP communication team and ye Nene Papite, ono nso ye member of the NDC communication bureau ono nso ebe kan ye ho. Na me dia sedama kwadwo da me ade me producer bena frame abanko ne nane awsafo womo social media administrators kwesi abwade na me boss me immediate board me on channel manager Dr. Faradix and executive producer fully supported by me general manager Kennedy Asante womo na ebo echidoma yede dwumade yede bra with 100.9 yes sorry na yede super sports Africa Joe da chenhene spanky womo de sports no Omo de bre mama ka say nyame ya adoma dwabe me se me krom dwabe nyame ya adoma 26 ye homecoming 26 na no to sirebo to so mi no dwabe man heno to nsa de avro bia omra ne yenhia ewadu Bwahin Park 26 AK se ne lawyer Victor Kusi na Amwaten na Ken Power eva wo mu nyina ye organizers omo bo amadwumadie no etima kon kan nti asante dwaben de 26 ye nyina ye gyina mo kama pa nyame ko bibia ho nyame pa ye behia eye anwumre torchlight ye da good mu nsam ne de to Osei.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no ho ade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, now beka. Ya John to mami ensa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibia so beri ni waware ne a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Asew. Wo den kan no tumu ho. Me be mo anu nsu hye kura de aka ho. Wo hwe de wepi ho. O ka sa batete e da fom ho. This way chocolate drink.
Crash obe pe baba ware.
Asew.
Ye fi say this way chocolate drink ya sorry anopa no ne yenom ye be hye fridge nom no se snack ye nya hoho a no ne de serve wo mo ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a this way chocolate drink ne yenom and this way no ti ano a he se kire wom koko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye
this way chocolate drink
de wo hia ani so hye